Yo, are you hearing it doubled or only me? Because I got it going through Instagram right now.
At the end, I heard a little bit of a double.
Okay. Now I got to figure out, can I go on Instagram live like I'm doing because I can hear it? Can I close out the Instagram window or will that make it stop?
I don't know. We're in new territories here, my friend. This is new territories with the Instagram live. I have no clue. It's I guess this would be the time that we could try it. Do you hear an echo? I don't hear an echo at all. Like YouTube, if YouTube was open.
Now, I can't even hear you. Don't even talk to me because I'm gonna go mad.
Yeah, you sound like you're underwater.
Because I have it going to Instagram on my other window. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute, you sounded better. Talk it out.
I really want to send it to Instagram, but I'm gonna have to bail out if I can't stop the sound.
Yeah, you sound like you don't sound too. You sound like you got a dick in your mouth.
I'm gonna stop it. We're gonna see if it still stays going there. It may or may not work.
If you close out, I would think it would still go.
Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if it lost it. I'm gonna go check IG. Everybody is here right now. Welcome.
You sound fine.
Original WHiggaz live comedy. Let's see if it still exists though, because I just might have shut off the Instagram live now. Let's see. All right, I think it actually stayed, even though it
stayed.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it stayed. So I'll double check it again in a minute. I'm trying to send it to Instagram as well, so we can get some of these people from our IG supporters to get over to YouTube, because unfortunately it's not as easy as you think it is. You know what I mean?
It is not.
You know?
It is not.
Main girl, what's up?
Main girl.
Big Penny.
Yo.
Big Kenny again.
Hello.
Bex Rock.
Sounds
what's
better.
up, Bex?
Bex in the house.
So we here, you know, another edition of the WHiggaz. We got plenty to go over today. Black History Month, first day of Black History Month. I'm gonna pay a little homage. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this Eliza Bleu. Is she a lying sack of shit, dirty skis bag, or a human trafficking victim, or a human trafficking victim that just happened to lie about everything but the human trafficking? We're not sure. Jury's still out. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about the chicken wing thief. This lady that got away with 1.5 million of chicken wings from her school. She was apparently, I don't know if she was jacking them from the cafeteria or what she was doing. You know, but we'll get into the Alec Baldwin situation.
Those are some shitty wings, dude. How good could those wings be, really?
1.5 million. Imagine how many wings that is, too.
That's all. That's got to be. And they get it at like cost. Schools get it at whatever you get it at. They get it at like a tenth of that, dude. You know what I mean?
100%.
Probably 10 cents a wing, 5 cents a wing.
That's a lot of wings. Is that cost value wings? Or is that market value wings? You would think cost value, right?
Cost value, right? Cost value, where you're buying, that's 20 wings on the dollar.
Right.
So 1.5 times, let's say 20 wings at least. So times 20, 1.5 million times 20. I mean, that's like 30 million wings.
Yeah, that bitch must have got about 50 mil wings sitting in her fucking bathroom or something.
Where's she putting all these damn wings?
Where are you putting all those damn? She must have been stealing them slowly, right?
Yeah. What do you think? Couple in the pocket over 20 years? She's
yeah.
Looking like Andy Dufresne in Shawshank Redemption, shaking him down her leg when she goes out in the yard, throws them over the fence, right to her car. Honey, put these in the car. Having her kids come in, dude.
Right. Instead of trying to get kids to get in the van for candy, they're doing wings. It's like a white Astro van.
Mom, I don't want wings again. The kids are sick of wings, dude.
Fucking crazy, bro. So we'll get into that a little bit. We'll break that down. The priest who says he went to hell, and that demons were giving pop musicians their ideas for songs.
So, wow. Okay. That's nothing. I heard that too, man. That's what my priest told me. He was like, Dusty, you know that little Nas X, he's over here. He actually was a supporter because he was like, you know, I want to F the devil too. You see me watch my mouth right there? I just washed my mouth, Cliff. How about that? That's for the Instagram. Shout out Instagram algorithm showing us love. Never.
Yeah.
Actually, they showed a video of yours, love. So I take that back.
Yeah, I got one.
I don't want to hurt her feelings.
That's the first good pop I got on IG for a while, a little 13K or some shit the other day. I was like, oh shit, this feels nice again. He used to always do good over there until they started fucking dicking us down. So if you're on Instagram, and I'm going to say this every once in a while, even though it's going across the bottom of the screen, if you are on Instagram and you want to actually see what we're playing and see what we're pulling up, click the link in the bio, get over to YouTube. But either way, if you're just going to hang out on Instagram, kind of listen to us, that's cool too.
Yeah, put it on the background.
It works.
Play it at a loud volume.
Yeah, man. So what's good, Dusty?
Pretty good, dude. Got to get a restraining order on somebody in the neighborhood that's acting a fool. We had to take a paragraph, like witness notices from people.
Oh, wait, so not only timeout. See, we might have to cancel this motherfucking show. So not only did you watch a woman get her ass beat for 45 minutes from your balcony and go, hey, you stop that. Hey, you stop beating that woman.
I love women. I do not support the beating of women. I just want that out there. I do not. Cliff, I don't know why this feels like it's always like Dusty should have jumped down 3 flights of stairs to tackle a man. I mean, I didn't like to see it, Cliff, but come on. I don't know.
So let's just clarify. So not only did you watch a man pummel a woman for almost an hour a couple weeks ago, now you're snitching on people.
20 minutes.
Now you're running around snitching. You know what I mean? So you're a snitch who watches women. Is this how I got it? I'm gonna put, instead of saying Uncle Dust, it's gonna say snitch who watches women get beat under your fucking under your name there, bro. At Uncle Dust Comedy.
I'm so old. I'm wearing Hawaiian freaking watermelon shorts. Okay, I have a dog over here on my cathedral, and I do a podcast with my boy once a week. I'm not a young, don't give a shit. You think I give a shit? And just I go the legal route now. Turns out, Clip. Now it does hurt your feelings. It does. I get it. It hurts my feelings. It does. There's something about it when you're like, I just want to put them in a trunk. You just want to put hands on them. You want to make them really understand. But also, I'm not sitting in jail. I'm just not.
All right. So tell me about this man that you're snitching on.
I can't talk. I can't talk too much about it because it's an open case.
You can't talk about it because it's an open case. You got to contact your lawyers, bro. That's a special kind of snitch. That's like an extra snitch right there. Like a snitch, you can't even talk about it. There's not even flexibility. That means you're Captain Snitch. You know
am I snitched out on death row, dude? I'm trying to get the bag, dude. I'm gonna start turning people in for money these days, dude. I need a little extra. I need some extra cigarette money, dude. I'm just gonna start ratting people out. I'll do it for a couple cartons of cigarettes. Those shits are $12 a pack out here in Cali now.
So what are we talking about? Come on, bro. I know you can talk about it. Cut that.
Well, no, it's he's just, what's the word I'm looking for? He's a menace.
Well, you better not say the N-word. It's the first day. Please slow it down, bro. Like, now we're getting crazy.
He's a honky. He's a honky. He's a but I don't really want to disclose to him, except he's just doing, he's up to bad shit, and he fucking somebody. You know what? I'm more worried about.
Is he
my
a white?
Friends? Yeah, he's a honky. He's an old honky.
Oh, you did say honky. I'm sorry. I was.
Yeah, he's an old honky, old tweaker, old drug doer.
So you're snitching on an elderly. So let me let's package it all again. A couple weeks ago, you watched a woman get beat for 45 minutes, and now you're snitching on a disabled elderly tweaker.
Let's talk to the people. I mean, folks, I know that I'm. You know what? I need a lifeline. I'm going to the comments. People, at what age can you start snitching? I'm going to ask Kenny, Vex, Cat. Is there a? Maybe I shouldn't say snitch because it's not snitching. It's a what did I say? A protection, and it's not for me. This isn't for me. I should say that again, Cliff. It's not for me. It's for the wife. It's for the wife and other people, I should say. I'll say that.
Okay, so you're snitching for wifey. That's your Lester was good.
I mean, ask the people, Lester. Is this snitching? Catfish? Is that snitching? If you have a restraining order put on as somebody that's a domestic violenter, they're a domestic violenter. They're a drug
to you,
pushing.
Right?
I don't see it. I don't see it as that.
No, I'm saying, but he's not beating you. Like, so wait. So you're putting an order. So you're snitching on your elderly disabled neighbor because he's what?
No. He's not a neighbor. He's not a neighbor. He doesn't live in the neighborhood.
Okay, so there's not even a close proximity. So this just made the snitching worse. All right, let's package this all up again in a second. But
what?
Let's
you're out of your mind. You lost your marbles, dude.
So he lives 25 miles away, and
he's up to no good, dude. He's like living in a car, like fucking dipping through neighborhoods, harassing women, children, neighbors.
Okay, wait. Is he harassing children? Is that true?
Yeah.
Or did you just add that to make me get on your side?
No, dude, he's harassing women, children, innocent old people.
Deers, aardvarks. This kid's just making up shit. Dude, he's harassing ants,
know what?
I wouldn't. The birds and the bees.
He's a menace. He's a menace to society, dude, and needs to be dealt with. I have to stop people. I have to stop people on the regs from putting hands on him because I don't want them to go to jail either. I really don't, dude. And I constantly have to be like, no.
Like the whole neighborhood, like
the whole neighborhood is like it's done. The reason I'm and Bobby, you know what I mean, is gonna do it is because of that. It's more for the rest of the neighborhood, dude. I'm not. She's not scared. She'll tell you I'm not scared.
I don't know. She texted me earlier, and she said the only reason she's doing it is because she knows you can't protect her. Is that true?
Oh, dude. I mean, no.
You hit my line.
Yeah, no, I can't guarantee protection from this dude.
Nah, fuck with you.
I 100% can't. 100%.
What does he build like?
He's not a problem, except that physically, he's not. Also, you're dealing with somebody that's not sane, that'll run you over with your car, that'll stab somebody, that'll shoot somebody.
Yeah.
You know, you're dealing with you're dealing with a 5-time fucking convicted felon that's just on meth and a maniac. You know what I mean? So
yeah, well, I so bad.
Unfortunately, I don't want to do that to nobody. I don't want to do that to nobody. I don't want to fucking. I wish it wasn't happening.
Is this your first time snitching, or is this something you're comfortable with?
Oh, was that my first? Yeah, I think it's my first. Yeah, I've never had a. I'm not personally doing it. I guess I'll take the heat for it, though. I'll take the heat for it. Bobby's gonna. It's gonna be on Bobby's record, but you know, because I wish he would put hands on me. You know, I wish he would find me and start that shit, but he's not gonna. It's not gonna be my name on there. It's gonna be the wife's name. How
old is this man you're snitching on?
50s, late 50s, maybe.
Late 50s.
Okay. 50s. He's 50s, I would say.
So he's
probably
like
50.
62. So he's like 62. He's disabled, elderly, sickly, and you're still snitching on him. All right. I mean,
it is what it is.
I guess this
unfortunately.
I guess young Whiggaz don't snitch, but I guess old Whiggaz snitch. I guess that's what we'll
it's a new day. It's a new dawn, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a new day. It's a new dawn, bro.
He's back. A blood's moving into the cryptory. This is what I'm saying.
Hold on, let me get it back up. What do you say? Blood is moving onto his crypt territory. You ain't fucking lying, bro. Oh no, Dusty. Oh no. All right, let's play the intro before we don't play the intro.
Play the intro.
We'll just keep doing what we're doing. We got a certain amount of topics tonight, and aside from that, we're just gonna hang and have fun. Hopefully, the comment section keeps us popping. Our 5 just dropped down to 3. World class wiggadom. Fuck out of here.
Salute the 3. Fuck the 2 to the left, dude. Salute the 3, dude.
Right. Salute the 3. That's all that matters right now. All right, we'll get them. We'll get them on the clips if we don't get them on the live. It's all good, bro. It's all good. We'll go to Twitter. We'll get them. We'll have our 5 viewers on YouTube, and then try to get them on another platform. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers. All right. Couple things to keep in mind.
I'm Irish American, and never would I pretend to be an African. You needing a history lesson, cause you
don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Hey, don't be a cunt. Here we go. Episode 72 or something like that.
Roughly.
Somewhere in that pocket. Should we start with a little magic, Dust?
I love magic.
A little magic, guys. I'm getting into magic. I'm going to add more spectacular effects to this magic trick here, but check it out, guys. And for my next trick, the disappearing sausage.
You see the sausage? It's clearly there. With just a little bit of magic. Voila! You no longer see the sausage. And then we make it a little bit of magic. Get it back on. Ho! The sausage returns. Disappearing sausage.
What do you think, Dustin? do I have a promising career or what, bro?
David, dude, move over, David Copperfield.
David Copperfield, bro.
Oh,
Get out of here, bro.
that's a whole new lane. That's a whole new income stream right there.
Right.
Comedy, shows, movies, magician.
me and my boy were doing some skits for this, for the Jared character, the dude in the joint. And I was just like, yo, Ann, hold on, humor me. And I thought of the disappearing sausage on the spot, and I really had to do it.
Anything to do with disappearing balls and dicks is a good thing.
I did this in front of one male friend. Does that make it even worse?
No, that's fucking friendly, dude. That's dog. That's brothers right there.
Yeah, that's brothers, right?
Yeah, man.
Brothers in tights. Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, horses.
Yeah, so we were doing some stupid magic skits. I said, let me hold on. Disappearing sausage. That sounds good.
Do you know magic for real? Have you had that outfit sitting around forever and you're like, oh, finally, I get to use it?
I went to my boys and he had a bunch of shit. I had a bunch of shit. And he was like, put this shit on. I was like, all right, fuck it.
It's the best and it's tight. Anything you have, anytime you have a big man in a tight outfit, it's fucking, it's gold.
Right.
Dude, I was heavy in the magic game as a kid, man. I could not go in the magic store. It was the best thing ever.
As a kid? Is that a true story?
Dude, big time, man. Disappearing anything, the finger cuffs. You get finger cuffs. You get like I wanted to do the saw. Like I was convinced that I was gonna saw a broad in half at one point. I mean, this is like the same era. This might have been like 85, 84, 85. And they had a magic store in Disneyland. There was a magic store. Is it Disneyland had a magic store? And that was like my favorite part of going to Disneyland, dude. It was the best. It was my favorite thing to do.
That fucking magic store. Yeah, I never fucked with magic too much as a kid or anything. I was never really got into it,
Oh, it's the best, dude. And then make my grandma and mom watch it, and she's like, "You made your dad disappear, Dusty."
Oh, your mom said that?
Your mom, my mom, you made your mom's sobriety disappear.
Wait, did your mom used to say you made your dad disappear though? Is that true?
Yeah. Oh, that's a fact, dude. That's a fact.
Your mom used to say that to you?
She would say that. She'd say it's your fucking fault, dude. Big Red. You know what you did.
Goes,
yeah.
That's how it goes.
It's fine.
Right? So we might as well let's get into the thing we were talking about a little bit.
Fat guy in a little coat. Mel's Diner. Nailed it.
Right. Let's get into this this chicken wing thievery real quick. We were talking about this a little bit in the pre-show.
I'll make story. Dude, I'm gonna do some magic, make Cliff disappear. I'll make you disappear, Cliff. Is that what you want? I got skills.
New tonight, a suburban school worker is accused in a bizarre scheme involving more than $1 million worth of stolen chicken wings. The woman is the former director of food services at School District 152 in South Suburban Harvey. Prosecutors say Vera Liddell placed hundreds of unauthorized orders from the school district's food vendor, including more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings, costing taxpayers $1.5 million. Investigators say the woman picked up the food orders in a school cargo van, but the wings never went to any school. It's not clear what she allegedly did with the chicken wings.
She didn't bring a single wing to a school, bro.
She ate the shit out of them wings, dude.
Bro, 11,000 cases?
11,000 cases, dude.
11,000.
I don't even know what that means. What is that?
I can't even fathom
11,000 times 24. That's not enough. I feel like that's not enough for one to have it on.
No, it'd be even more, bro. 11,000 cases. Think about that, bro. Well, it depends, right? It depends because it's school, so it might be like the pre-cooked wings,
right?
So
oh yeah, could be,
right?
Yeah,
that
most likely.
Less.
Yeah.
If it was the ones you're doing all the prep for, it would be the raw. You know,
the raw would be more. Right? They already got the coating on there and the flavor and everything.
Right.
I mean, why pick those? I wonder. Did she have somebody? She might have had a connect that she tried to sell it to, right? She had somebody, a restaurant.
Yeah. 100%.
Because that's happened.
Right.
No,
right.
This happened in the Navy. The guys were moving food off the ship, and they had a restaurant, so they would, you know what I mean. So this happens, but you have to have a buyer.
Yeah.
For that much.
Don't forget too, bro. Like around the time she was doing this shit is when the price of wings went up like fucking crazy. You know, so she probably saw a need. You know what I mean? This bitch,
man, food's been getting expensive, dude. It's wild how much food is.
What was it? But what was it? Wingstop that turned it into like thighs or something for a while.
They were making thighs instead of wings.
Instead of wings, yeah, bro, for a little while because the prices.
Wait a minute,
got so crazy.
Oh, thighs were cheaper.
Something like that. Yeah, they were cheaper.
They're bigger though. Thighs are big. That doesn't make sense. I guess. Who knows?
Yeah, well, that's what they were doing. Don't tell anyone, but I'm running the egg scheme, stealing all my. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
that's a great scheme. Shout out that scheme, dude. I'd love some fresh eggs, dude. I thought you seen this thing where they rent chickens out in California? Have you seen this?
What,
they're renting chickens. They'll bring you the coop and how many chickens you want, and you pay a flat fee so you can get eggs, and they give you the feed. Mm-hmm.
Right?
It's not a bad idea.
That's what this bitch was doing too. This bitch just filling the need. She said these wing prices just fucking went up triple. You know what I mean? There was that wing shortage, right? Exactly.
I think Joe has a line. I think Joe's also the cafeteria head. He knows 20 or 40 pounds a case.
I agree. If it's raw wings, 100% right in that pocket.
That's
you know what I mean?
A lot, dude. 100%. You imagine that? I'd be going tailgating, like selling them. I mean, they can't be that good though, right? They're school wings.
Well, but if they're raw, then they're just whatever the restaurant makes them.
Correct.
Right? Yeah, and a lot of the times food service wings, the raw food is not too far off.
Raw. No. The raw would be perfect because then you can do whatever you want with it. But if they're already schooled out with their flavors that they do in mass.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. And I know they don't look like that. I know no damn school wings look like that picture.
No. You know what I mean? They're not looking like the ones me and you would make, or anybody in the comments, dude. We would fucking make a masterpiece with a raw wing. You know, 100%. I'm trying to get my wing recipe up, but yeah, she had to have a buyer. So wherever she moved them, because where are you going to store all that? It has to stay cold.
No, she had to flip them. It had to be flips, like from the school or wherever to her shit to wherever she was slinging them. Mm-hmm. Right? Unless she was on some real entrepreneur shit. And this bitch was like renting a fucking, like a storage container and just filling them, filling
a cooler. That's possible. She could have rented a storage with a freezer or bought freezers and thought she was going to keep doing that. And the next one would have been burgers. Then, I don't think you're going to be able to order lobsters, but wings, probably burgers. Right. I don't know, fries, matzo burritos. I mean, I guess it's endless.
But the main reason is because of the wings, though, because like Mel said, that wing shortage for a little while was no joke, you know what I mean?
Eggs would have been a good one too, and eggs went up to whatever they were at, $5 a dozen, $6 some lady told me the other day she paid $12. I think she was lying just to lie. You know when people lie just to lie?
Well,
the dollar store lady was lying just to lie. I swear to God, I was looking at her going, "You're a fucking lying bitch, dude. You didn't pay $12." What, the lady that runs the store? The lady at the dollar store was telling me
that runs it? Or
no, like she's just a checkout lady.
Yeah. Yeah, no. But I mean, listen, bro. In California, though, if there's one place where that price is possible, it
could be. It could get. It could get high. It got high. It's high right now, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I love eggs. I use it for chorizo. We always have eggs, dude. Ham, whatever meat we cook the next day. You know what I mean? You mix it up.
You want to describe every use of an egg real quick?
I will, dude. Scrambled, boiled. My wife boils the shit out of an egg. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Poached eggs.
Oh, poached like a motherfucker, son.
Deviled eggs.
Potato salad. Macaroni salad.
Make no damn cake without an egg.
Can't make cake. Can't make edibles.
Right.
The wheat edibles that we all love. I mean, shout out eggs, dude. Bro. Shout out chickens.
Right now, bro, with all this shit, man. Let's see when she was doing it. Let's see. The alleged embezzlement scheme took place between July 2020 and February 2022. So she was doing that shit. She was doing that shit for two years, bro. Right, damn near 2 years. Right? Would it be July? Yeah, almost 2 years.
Oh god, dude. That's so dedicated, man. She's placing the order, she's picking it up, she's getting really confident. She's looking in the mirror and really going, God damn, you're good. Like, you know, you're a G, like you're professional now. You're a professional thief.
Bro, 66-year-old woman was doing this shit, bro.
Vera Liddell. I wonder if she's part of Liddell. Like Chuck Liddell? Is she related to?
Well, I don't got the link in front of me, but that is the case. That's Chuck Liddell's older sister, actually.
Makes sense.
I think it's from his black side or his Spanish side. I can't remember what the picture of the lady, but you know, Vera could be white people shit though too, right? Let's see. Let's look up Vera Liddell. Let's look up her name.
Vera could. Mexican. Spanish.
Let's see. Let's see what she looked like. Let's get the verdict on Vera Liddell real quick. Oh yeah, no. ain't no doubt about it now. You know what I mean?
Okay. There's Vera. Oh, they got. Oh, why did we even
look? No, it is Chuck. Yep. See, look at that, and look at Chuck Liddell. He's right there. He's only there because they're related.
Did this really? This spoiled Vera's Black History Month. That's for sure.
Right. They knocked, bro. They purposely waited. They waited till February 1st, 12:01 a.m. and they raided her house. You know what I mean? They're like, you're the most prolific, the first black woman to sell 1.5 million chicken wings out the back of the cafeteria, looking like a goddamn Black Simpsons character, by the way.
Now that I think now I think she was selling them in bags, dude. She was selling like quarter bags of wings. She was selling nicks, dude.
I bet you're selling nicks. I bet that picture's on the corner, one wing at a time.
Hand to hand, dude.
Just dropping wings. Put
that money in my hand.
Yeah. Yo, shout out James Russo.
James
that's
Russo's
the man
in the
that
building.
Connected us. You know that, right?
Yeah. James Russo. Yeah. Oh, James.
Isn't that James
what's good?
Dean? Isn't that also James Dean? Is that him? Is that his real name?
Yeah, that's James Dean. Let me see the picture. That's my man.
That's my
Salute
man.
James. Yep.
That's the man that actually initially he followed me on IG. He followed Dust on IG. You know, he's like, you two are funny motherfuckers. You need to connect. So without my man James, there would not be no goddamn original WHiggaz. So we got
no WHiggaz. Shout out Big J 718. It's 718. James 718. Instagram, I believe.
I think so.
I could be.
Yeah, I think it's that. He hasn't been on Instagram. I think he's only on
no.
Shout out, my man.
No, he's doing heavy stock trading. He's doing heavy. He's heavy in the stock game.
He's grinding.
Salute, James.
But this bitch right here, man, she wasn't playing. I hope to run this as a successful scheme by the time I'm 66. Straight the fuck up. Yo, gay guitar guy, bro. I swear to you, I have tried unblocking you everywhere, bro. You're unblocked everywhere, bro. If he can see me gay, I don't know what the fuck's going on, bro.
How do you even see?
Because we're not beefing no more. I don't care if you hang out as long as you cool.
Oh, that's what's up.
I don't know what's going on. I tried unblocking you fucking everywhere, brother. And I just cannot fucking figure out what
I don't know how. I don't know how to unblock. I don't know how to block.
Lines of wing dust. Yeah. The dry wings. She got the dry wing rub. Just ripping fucking. And then she marinates them from the ass. You know what I mean? The puff goes right through her body because there's no nutrition.
Bro, that's when
It's
you can
just
start.
like
If you make a really good sauce, you can fucking you can shoot that shit, dude. Get you a silver spoon out and just bake it and fucking line it.
We got Peter John, Eliza Bleu trafficked children as young as 5 to never see the day of light again. I don't know if this is true. We're gonna get into Eliza a little bit, and you know, I don't know a lot about her, but my man on my brother Pro on Discord was like, you guys got to talk about this. So we got a couple relevant articles, couple of videos to watch relevant to that, and then we'll try to parse through what level of piece of shit she is. Mames Brown, that's Chicken Wang Lucy. You know what I mean? This bitch over here, this bitch get you a 12-piece with fentanyl in every.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You know you just front me, man. I need a 10-piece, man. Come on, man.
This is crazy. I can't see this man. I don't know why I can't see this man. If everyone else can see him, that's all that matters for now. I'll try to figure it out. But yeah, man. But yeah, so this bitch, I don't know, Dusty. I mean, I listen though. Here's the thing though, right? If you could sell $1.5 million of chicken wings on the street, I mean, I don't know if I can help but salute it. You know, I don't know how mad I am about it, but it costs taxpayers money. That's the issue, right?
Yeah, stealing from the school. It's taking money. It's taking knowledge out of the kids' heads.
Chicken wings right out those kids' mouths.
Yeah, there's kids starving, dude. And believe me, there's some kid in that school that was like, "Oh, where's the chicken wing day?" All of a sudden, it just goes away. You know,
right. And those restaurants, I mean, like them prices must have went up crazy after this bitch got knocked. You know what I mean? This bitch got knocked.
I mean, who took over her block too, man? Who stepped in to fill that void? It's like when America overthrows a dictatorship in South America, and then it fills the void, dude.
Yeah, shit is like paid in full, or but it's all bitches with chicken wings and fucking, you know what I mean? They on the block pulling up in the Beamer. Oh, I see the chicken wing game been good to you lately, Vera. Yo, you know it. You know this chicken wing gang. You know the chicken wing gang. You know the chicken wing gang. You know what I mean? This bitch is shining. She got a diamond plated fucking chicken wing hanging on her neck like Flavor Flav's clock.
And then that's what's up. And then every year there's the chicken wing ball that's similar to the players' ball, and they go there and they taste everybody's sauces. That's big in the sauce game, man.
Bootleg. And the golf tournament, the chicken wing invitational. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about that.
Chicken wing bowl.
Yeah, the chicken wing bowl.
Not to be confused.
Spot on. Yeah. So fucking spot on. So anyway, yeah, that's that chick. I don't know how much we want to bleed out old Vera here, but damn, we had 8 in here. We should have ran. Now I'm upset we didn't run this week's edition. I don't know if we should do check the transmission now.
Are we gonna play that on? Are you gonna let that roll on Instagram? Is that a good idea?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I don't know, dude. Is it still going right now? Is it still going right now?
Yeah, it's still going. It should be. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I mean, it's up to you. Is it on? I mean, I have to keep my account. That's about the only. I slowed down on Instagram just to keep it. I'm just like, I have to keep it.
It's on the VHF account, you know. But you know what though? It's gonna be. You know what? Let's wait at least then a little, right? And then see what happened. That's why I put it to the VHF pod account, not the whitest guy account. So just in case. Oh no, it looks like it's saying we're not live anymore. Ain't that so?
So I knew we
got clipped. Did we get clipped already?
I'm sure we did. It is what it is. It's fine. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. It was we should have a countdown to when it's gonna go off.
No, hold on. It might be no. We're still good. We're still live
good?
on IG.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. Still live on IG. Try to see if we get some people over here eventually. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if we can't get them over here, give it to them on Instagram. Really, right? I mean, it's like wherever everybody's at, let's put it there.
So what do you think? What should we do? What do you want to run with right now? Is it too early? It might be too early for check the transmission, right? And there's only 5 people. Let's see. Next time it hops up a few, maybe we'll jump into check the transmission. You know what I mean? Next time we get back like at least 10 or something, right?
Talib put a hit out, dude. That's exactly what it is.
Talib probably did put a hit out.
I knew it.
This fucking
Son
piece
of a
of shit.
bitch.
You guys see this guy right here? Pete, my man right here. Listen, let's watch most of this and then we'll stop.
One of the things that I saw that just blew me away was there's a man on all fours like a dog. He was burned from the crown of his head to the soles of his feet, and his eyes were bulging out. And what was worse than that is that he had a chain around his neck. So he was like a dog in hell. And what was even worse than that is that who was holding the chain? It was a demon holding the chain. Then there was another part that I experienced that just blew me away. It still baffles me to this day. There was a section in hell where music was playing, and it was the same music that we hear on the earth, but as opposed to entertainers singing it, the music demons were singing it. And it was some of the same lyrics that we hear here. And then again, things like I said, that they're not telepathically, things are telepathically known there. I knew that on earth, a lot of the lyrics and the music and the songs are inspired by demons. So sometimes when people smoke to get high and to get lyrics and to get verses and rappers and all those things. So in a lot of music, people actually smoke to get high, to get verses and to get bars and to be hot and to be fresh.
You hear this fucking dumbass fucking priest, bro?
What the fuck is he getting at? I mean, it sounds pretty cool, actually.
Apparently, weed is demonic. First of all, like, can he at least use a worse drug if you want to be taken seriously? You know what I mean?
And he also, did he say when the guy was on the ground, the dog looking thing, and he said their eyes are bulging out? So it's like Goofy, or like the guy that like on WB cartoons when it's like auga, auga, and the eyes come out.
Yeah,
I mean,
and he's singing Rihanna. Hell don't sound too bad, bro. There's like cartoon dogs and Rihanna. Like, what the fuck? Check it, Pete.
To get that swag, but when they open themselves up to a false high, it's like illegal access into the spirit realm. They actually come in contact with demons who give them lyrics for the purpose of controlling people on the earth. So here, music is for like to get over a breakup. Don't worry, be happy. I busted windows out your car, or under my umbrella, or whatever. Every lyric to every song is to torment you as to the fact that you didn't worship God through music when you were on the earth.
So to summarize, this man says that artists smoke weed to get in touch with demonic spirits that help them write pop music of the current day. That's pretty much where my man is at right here. This is where we're at. And this is a legitimate priest, you know, people fuck with him. You got people in his clergy, or whatever the fuck you call that shit. You know what I mean?
Being a legitimate priest, some of them have really good imaginations. Honestly.
Yeah, said he almost died, went to hell, and the demon dogs were down there singing fucking Boys to Men, harmonizing, smoking weed, demons. That's where we're at. That's pretty much
ABC, BBD.
Yeah. Yep.
The Diablo demon family.
Priest says he briefly died and went to hell, saw a demon singing Rihanna. This is in Rolling Stone magazine, by the way.
This is something that we would have saw in those old rags in the 80s on the Inquirer.
Right. Yeah, wake up. It's the first of the month.
And Bone Thugs and Harmony is being sung by names. Count Me In.
Right. That's that shit, though. That's all. I believe this. They always doing rituals. No. I'm not debating whether or not there are some people, right? Not all of Hollywood, right? But there's definitely some people in Hollywood that are probably satanic, just like there's some people in Hollywood doing other foul shit, just like some people doing foul shit in the population in general. But I don't believe that artists smoke marijuana to get connected with demons in order to make pop hits. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, it was getting in contact with God or like a spiritual. I mean, I've never heard that narrative where it's getting maybe PCP would be that. Or
some dust will fucking have you see some singing demons for sure.
I mean,
yeah. Yeah, no doubt about
acid
it.
if you're having a bad trip, but you're not gonna want to see it. I don't think anybody goes, I can't wait to see the devil, dude. Like, who does that?
Does it say how he briefly died? Who says he briefly died after I would say so he had a heart attack in 2016, and that's when he had this experience of singing demon dogs.
Was he? Maybe he was the connect and he ate too many chicken wings from Vera.
Right. Yo, maybe Vera sold him tainted chicken wings.
She was the devil, dude. The devil dog he speaks of.
Yeah, exactly. Next layer. She was the devil, and the scheme was to sell tainted chicken wings in the hood. You know what I mean? In order to bring down the community. You know what I mean?
Oh, the chicken wings is so good, and we're gonna go down there to the.
We're gonna go down and see the singing demon dogs sent by the marijuana devils. I said the marijuana devils are trying to ruin our community. You know what I mean? This fucking guy. Come on, weed? Couldn't you have said something else? You know, can you went a little further with like that's what makes it not that's what makes me not be able to rock with him at all, because you're using a drug that 90% of people, even those who don't smoke it, know doesn't have like negative connotations. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a fucking, you know, you don't get that fucked up off weed. You know what I mean?
By itself.
Right.
That's like the old brain on drugs commercial. This is your brain on drugs with the eggs. Throwback to the eggs, which to shoot that commercial would be the budget would be so high today.
Right. I can't take this man serious, bro. To me, all you're saying, once you go that far and like you're so religious or so down that lane that you still demonize weed in 2023, I can't really take much else you're saying serious at that point, you know?
Oh, here's the main thing is he takes himself serious, Cliff.
Right. There's no doubt.
I don't think me and you here debate, me and you and everybody here hanging out, I doubt he gives a shit.
Right. This is true. Dude, weed connects me with some white cheddar popcorn.
Yes. Shout out white cheddar popcorn, dude. Underrated.
Little Fappy X. Level of hell. Yeah. He said damn sure does. Shout out Little Fappy, Philip Wave Radio. What up, Ian? Hope all is good, bro.
Ellis in the building. Salutskis.
All is good, brother. Yeah, man. So, all right, you know what? I think now's the time. We got 12. Let's check the transmission and see if I still have an Instagram after being that we're sending it to the VHF Pod Instagram as well. So
I think I'm gonna tuck my dick back real quick for this.
You give it Tucker? You're gonna give it Tucker?
I think
now
so.
I'm wishing more people were here to see my my magic, bro.
Make up your mind.
No. We might run it again. We might run the trick again.
I wish I had a ticker to control that thing so I could change it and just fuck with you all night. That ticker that says how many people are here, so I could just keep hitting like 100, 1, 27, 4.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens anyway, except the range only goes up to 20 at most. You know what I mean? that's the only difference. You know, the numbers are a little more condensed, let's say. You know what I mean? Who is Ian Ellis? Who is Ian Ellis?
He's the man.
That's who he is. He's the man. So as you know, we play this game every week. Check the transmission. Inspired by Saturday Night Live, who told us love it for whatever it may be in the 90s with Pat. All right. And usually we're checking the transmission and we're seeing if there's something knocking back. Like we said, if you knock on the pants and nothing knocks back, you're good. If you knock on the pants and something knocks back through the pants, you got a little extra equipment you're working with. So this game is designed to shout out how good trans women are getting, because they look like they got some good pussy nowadays, some of these trans women, and also to keep our radar sharp. So for the guys out there still chasing pussy, my single dudes, your radar's up. But this week, there's a twist in the game. Let's play the intro.
A lot of people ask, who's he or she? A man or a sir, accept him or her, for whatever it might be.
What's under the hood? What is this?
But she still technically is a he. I mean,
So I'm
for this week's edition, we're gonna switch it up. Hold on, what did Mel say? Hold on. No, I like the old commercial when the kid and the dad are on the bed after the dad found weed and kid says, "From you, all right?
Yeah.
I learned from watching you."
Oh, classic, dude.
Classic.
You got to
We did a whole
reenact those
episode.
ones.
Right. I was gonna say we did a whole episode. Yeah, that's a good idea for skits. We'll talk about that. That's actually a really good idea. We did an episode going over all them shits way back, like episode within the first 10, right?
Something like that, man.
Maybe we'll redo
For
it.
sure.
You know, maybe we'll put some clips out and redo it because there's a treasure trove of them, and I didn't know what I was doing as much back then as far as like setting up the clips properly and all that, you know. So
yeah, we did a whole. There was some great PSAs. We did not just drug ones. Then we started doing the PSAs on homosexuality,
all sorts of shit. That shit that was literally classic. Like gays only fuck children, basically. What we were trying to say.
Dude,
the gist of the documentary is gays only fuck children.
Basically, when they're not having sex with men, they're driving around in black and white looking for kids. In the meantime,
looking for a little Aryan Timmy. All right, so let's see what we got this week. I told you, there's a twist in the game this week. All right, ready, guys? Here's number one. We're going trans men this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, this is groundbreaking.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this situation.
We're going trans men this time. So that's one. That's two, even though you don't see the number there. That's three. See the dust? That's three right there. You see three?
Oh, well,
that's
that
three.
Goes without saying.
And that's four.
Oh,
so
man.
There's only one natural man out of these four. One natural man out of these four.
Only
so
one.
1, 2, 3, 4. I know, guys. I'm sorry, guys. You're not able, all the men that watch and play this game, you're not able to like live vicariously through the hot trans pussy I put on your screen. Well, once a week, you're gonna have to fight back other feelings you might not be as comfortable with. You know what I mean?
I don't know how I feel. I need to have some, spank bank, dude. This is usually where I get it, and then I go back to all their ats.
Right. You go look for them. You
I
start
go find
doxing
them.
them.
Dude.
You start doxing
them.
trans women you want to fuck.
Dude, I start saying, hypnotize me, dude. Hit me with that tranny sissy hypno, dude.
Right. What? That's a bad word.
I take that back. In quotes. That was in quotes, and we love them, and always love them, and they're better than everybody. And
what's under the hood?
We're talking about mechanic stuff here. Exactly. We're only talking mechanic stuff. We never use that word in that capacity that he just did. We're talking about cars. This is the car podcast, and here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right.
And two, it looks like just a regular dude, but also 3 looks like if I just popped my top off and just looked melancholy-ish, it could be just
at the moment. 1
but
or
also
2,
you can go Pregos.
Mel's going 1.
Number 4, you want to go 4. You're like, it's just just a black kid. You're like, he looks like he's got thick arms, probably a thick BBC.
Yeah, the fucking meat locker. You know what I mean?
Not to be confused with the hurt
locker. Does he have a meat locker? That's actually what we got to call it from now on, bro. Post transition box. That's the meat locker. Is it not?
It's the post transmission tool. It's definitely the toolbox, the meat locker.
Right. Cass says 1. Mel says 1. Ian says 2. And my man Joe says 4 is a non-menstruating person. NMP. Remember how we talked about early on having like a little like cute, like like digital cue card for like the words that we use.
Yes.
Now we have enough of a vocabulary. We got to start making that shit so we literally can just say words without saying them fucked up.
So
you know what I mean?
So you were saying basically I was a pioneer when I had my piece of paper that had the word RAPE that I used instead of saying. You're saying I was
But that's not a different word though.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But yes, also the answer is also yes though.
I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
The answer is yes as well. 3 doesn't have mastectomy scars. So what are you saying? You're saying that just looks like a pregnant. All right. You're saying that them. He's saying those are some legit man tits. So are you saying no? Agro's still going with 1, I believe. No. Did Agro give a vote yet? No, Agro did not give a vote yet. I'm gonna definitely need Agro's vote logged before we move on.
Joe's locked in at number 4.
Yeah, Joe's locked in at number 4. We got a couple number 1s, couple number 2s, a number 4.
Cass
And
went
then
1.
Catfish might be saying number 3.
Ian,
Ian's with 2.
I'm pretty much going with the 2 as well.
You're
but
with 2?
I don't know. It looks like it could be some. I don't know if he's got his eyebrows are really even though they're not feminine.
They're looking
Like
a
he
little
could be
too maintained.
metrosexual. Yeah, and his chest is no hair coming out. He could be part Indian.
Okay.
Maybe that's why it could be natural.
Okay. What do you think? You're gonna.
I'm going 2. I'm going 2, man. I gotta go. That was my gut. That was my gut. I'm going with my gut this week on the mail. Check the transmission.
Okay. So that means you're going with 2. You said 2?
I said 2. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll go through them one by one. Catfish is going with 4. Mel is saying that number 3 is a straight up man belly. And you'll look crazy. A pregnant belly, not a man belly, a pregnant belly. And you'll look crazy. All right, so let's see. One by one. I think we'll start backwards. Start backwards this time. So number 4. Number 4.
Nice cock.
All right. Number 4. Got a nice cock. Not a meat locker or meat hanger. You know what I mean? Number 4. And he's actually that's a trans man boxer, actually. So that's the gangster shit, right? We talk all this shit about trans sports and men transitioning to be women, then fucking up, obviously. Wow. Women are usually not physically as strong as men. Genetic, it's a genetic thing. You know what I mean? The opposite. That's a woman who turned to a man and he's trying to chase a career in boxing. He's trying to get some fights in the ring.
Fighting men?
Yeah. Fighting men.
Oh, let's go ahead.
Fighting men. Yeah.
Salute that.
Yeah. Right. The opposite, right?
I'll salute that for sure.
There's no problem with that shit.
Not at all.
Not at all. Do that shit. Man.
You want to beat the best? That's a technically, it's a more male, it's more testosterone driven sport.
Right.
However you want to look at it. I
mean, how can you not respect it? If basically it's a woman getting in there, you got to respect it. Maybe I'll pull up a little something about him in a second here, but let's keep the game moving. We don't want to get too sidetracked here, right? So we went to number 4. We found out that is indeed a man. All right. Number 3. No, not a man. A woman, technically. It's like the opposite and shit. You know what I mean? It's so confusing, bro. The game is fucking backwards. All right. Number 3.
That's my girl.
Right. I should have said nice cock for number 4. I messed up. See, that's me being so used to the other shit. Right? Because he's a
when you said that's what I was like. I thought I lost. I was like, I still got a chance after that.
Confusing.
Yeah, I thought I lost. Everybody.
I fucked up my game. So yeah, so number 3, woman. Number 2. So this is where we find out who, officially who's right. Let's check out number 2.
Oh shit.
So number 2, also a woman. So that means number 1 actually is the one with
nice cock. Whoa, that's an Adam's apple.
That's my man right there. So yeah, number one. I actually let my kids and my girls see it, and I told them what we do every week. They're like, Jesus Christ. I was like, and my kids got it right, and my girl got it wrong. My girl picked 2, like you and Ian.
She picked 2?
Yeah, my girl picked 2, like you and Ian. Yep. Yeah.
So she was right.
No, she was wrong. Number 1 is the dude.
Number 1 was the dude.
Yeah. That's why I just did all that dick sound shit.
God damn it.
Yeah,
another fucking loss, dude. I've had I'm on a losing streak from hell, dude. Good thing
I
I'm not
tried
gambling.
to make it easier because this is obviously a little easy. Like it's a little easier usually, but I made enough like trickery with the picks that I made it a little more murky. You know what I mean?
You did good. You really did, man.
Well,
especially on 4. On 4 is just straight face, beard.
I guess, yeah, pretty much. But don't forget the new rules that me and Dust discussed recently. You can show your titties as long as you're trans or non-binary. So that actually should be okay.
That's
Remember,
facts.
Dust? We just went over
That's
that a
facts.
couple weeks ago.
That's facts. That's a new Facebook rule.
Right, and Instagram. What a nice surprise, though. You were just hanging with the buddy, and it turns out he has a vagina. Oh shit!
That is true.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, you keep playing the game, you keep playing the tap game, and you're like, God the hell?
You're like, oh, hold on, nothing's knocking back. Nothing's knocking back. I can fuck this dude.
Especially if you're in public bathrooms and she actually goes in there still and stands up and grabs clit to piss, which is some G shit, dude. I'd like to know the percentage that actually do that like look like a man and go in and just go, fuck it, I'll just stand up and grabs the clit, which I don't know how much you can control the spray, but I'm thinking it can be done.
I'm sure some women can piss directional, but I don't know how common it is.
Well, they have those things that all my family used, these Go Girls. All the girls did when we went overseas. They use they're called Go Girls, and you put this thing on your puss, and it has a little tube that trickles out the pee, so it makes it so you can shoot it.
Okay. Yeah, that's hilarious though. What a nice surprise! You're just hanging with a buddy, and it turns out he has a vagina. Fucking. Oh man,
that's the dream, dude.
Punch number 3. You want to punch that bitch? Well, you can. You're allowed. All right, that would be the proper attack.
Yeah. Give you guys fucking Lone Star State tattoos on your arms.
Right. So do you want to first let's let Bobby and Whitney. All right, we're gonna let Bobby and Whitney. It's a little throwback clip. We'll let Bobby and Whitney let us know what they thought about Black History Month, in a little special way, and then we'll get into once a week. We're gonna have Dust pick someone. Test Chris Hansen back in action. Was good, Chris. Glad to have you back.
Chris
Hope
Hansen
all
was
is well.
good.
Hope you're tagging and bagging all those fucking ketos on fucking Discord. Even if they're your friends, you should turn them in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Chris? All right. See, this isn't really fair if we can't hear their voices. Yeah, that would be too easy, right? Like you'd have to be like 10 years into some type of hormone shit. You know what I mean? For like the voices.
Yeah, that would take some of the fun out of it. I mean, that's kind of the point, man, is being wrong. It's that's the whole point is being straight and you pick it and it's wrong and it's fun. Ha ha ha. We're all boys, girls that are able to deal with it. I mean, it's comedy, man. It's just a fucking joke. We don't hate these folks.
No, I don't give a fuck. I only hate the ones that are doing if you're doing inappropriate shit in front of kids, I hate you then. You know what I mean? Or at least I need you to cut that shit out soon. You know what I mean? Like you can turn it around, but
So do you think that they should then have kid sex dolls?
Oh my god, I don't know, bro. Wasn't that a Louis C.K. joke?
He did make that famous. We have said that for a long time. I mean, I'm sure Ian and other folks on here that have brainstormed that idea have come up with that as well. Yeah. He just made it real popular lately.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, I mean, I'm sure there's been, sadly enough, I'm sure there's been an industry for that, in reality. Look at this. We're having trouble streaming. Is it just a coincidence that right after check the transmission? It looks like the IG, the IG link just went down.
Maybe it could be that. It could be a time thing. Maybe
it's definitely off.
It says just remove the destination and then re-add it.
That's what it said?
That's what it says at the end, the last sentence.
Yeah, but the problem is then I got to get the other key and this, that. Maybe I'll do it in a couple minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a good hour on there, man. That's a good hour, right?
Yeah.
That's a good taste.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll put it out there every time. You know what I mean? For the people that
it's just trying to get on Instagram. People from Instagram to fucking.
I'm glad that we can put it on Instagram. There's a lot of people that love Instagram and they don't want to leave. That's fine. I get it.
Right. Let's check out Bobby and Whitney real quick. Black History Month. Let's go.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
We need a longer month.
Black History Month, we need
like
the whole
to be-
year.
We need a longer
Black History
month.
Year. How about Black History Year
Yeah.
for 1 year?
Yeah.
Out of every 2 years. 1 year, Black History Year.
All right,
Where
all
do you
right, all
want to
right.
Boom!
Where do you think the kids are getting their Black History now? Did you get it in school? Did you get it in school?
No, I didn't get it in.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart. Oh, you take it.
Yo, you could almost see in this interview though that she was the one probably fucking him up though. You know what I mean? Like I know he was a train wreck too, bro, but he's the one who looks shook, right? Look,
No, I didn't get it in.
look.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart.
That bitch look like he about the back end for Black History
I didn't
Month.
get it in my school. I was taught it by my parents and my grandmother and people who really knew about Black
I'm the
history.
madman. What are you saying?
It's February.
The fuck does that mean? Out of nowhere, bro.
Grandmother.
No provocation.
People who really knew about
He's like,
I'm the
Frederick
madman.
Douglass, son.
What are you saying?
What the fuck?
Madman. What are you saying?
people who really knew about Black
I'm the
history.
madman. What are you saying?
Look at that bitch. That bitch is licking her
People who really
teeth,
knew
bro.
about Black
I'm the
history.
madman. What are you saying?
The guy's jaw work is just, I mean, the best cocaine, the most
Couple.
cocaine.
The best cocaine couple, maybe ever. You know what I mean? Maybe ever.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah,
for
right?
sure.
Definitely
True,
ever logging
True,
it in,
true, true.
final answer shit.
true all day.
Man. But where did that madman shit come from, though?
It came from the cocaine talking to him in his brain. That's where it came from, Cliff. That's what, I mean, if you're on it, you're just like, you're fired up, dude. Your personality is on he's already got a big personality, and then it's on like 100, aggressive,
Yeah.
super aggressive. And then her to get aggressive and go like, check him, where he just falls back for cocaine amount of time. He doesn't fall back for the whole interview. He just falls back after she checks him. And then and look at his jaw work, son. Look at the jaw work on that picture.
Mid swing. And right before that, this bitch was licking her teeth. Fucking getting the whole freeze on her fucking tongue, coating her fucking tongue.
She
Jesus
completely
Christ.
ignores his prerogative.
But where did where did this shit come from though, bro? Like who was he even reacting to?
I'm the madman. What are you saying? I'm the madman. What are you saying?
Knew about Black
I'm the
history.
madman. What are you saying?
Knew about Black
I'm the
history.
madman. What are you saying?
What the fuck is he talking about?
I
Who is
think
he
he wants
talking
to say
to?
that to Whitney, but can't. So he directs it. He projects it.
That's what I was just thinking. I was thinking when we were talking about like 15 seconds ago. I was like, he probably is so like emasculated by her.
Yeah.
And then like it took him like 15 seconds, and he's like, I gotta say this shit to someone.
Yes.
I'm the madman. What are you saying?
Like he's like, I gotta say this shit.
That's his ego about to die, and it goes, "Say it, dude. Say it, bitch.
Right.
You better
Right,
say
right.
it, bitch."
Right. He's saying mad. Not bad, I believe, Cass. Let's double check. Let's check it one more time.
I'm the madman. What are
Yeah,
you saying?
madman.
Really knew about Black
I'm the
history.
madman. What are you saying?
Really knew about Black
I'm the
history.
madman.
Yo, look at that swing though,
Knew
dog.
about Black
I'm the
history.
It's like a major league ball player in the box, bro. Like timing a pitch.
People who really knew.
Like you can see him forming verbally the word that's gonna come, and the energy, and the jaw is the here comes the fastball.
Son, he's bringing his jaw from 125th Street. You know what I mean? And they all the way downtown, bro. He said, "Hold on, let me bring my jaw from 125th real quick."
People who really knew about.
Yo, he clicks that shit like a goddamn fucking
People who really knew
connect
about.
set. That shit look crazy,
People who really knew.
bro. That motherfucker clicking his jaw like a goddamn typewriter from 1935. Just motherfucker just wrote The Raven during that interview. You know what I mean? Motherfucker wrote Pride and Prejudice in 38 seconds.
And quote the coke.
Yeah,
quote the
yeah,
cocaine. Madman.
Yeah, and quote the cocaine. Nevermore. I'm a madman. Jesus Christ, bro. Good old fucking Bobby and fucking Whitney, bro. I want Tracy Morgan. Yo, that would be that would work. He don't look a lot like him, but he could murder the fucking mannerisms you know.
Yeah.
And Bobby's still kicking, right?
Is he?
Isn't he still kicking?
I thought he was. I'm not sure.
He died too? Because I know his daughter died. And that's crazy. Like he lost Whitney, and then also his daughter died.
Overdose?
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, I thought he was still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. I believe it might have been a bathtub too, like similar situation, the whole nine, man.
No, that's terrible.
Goes from geek behind her to angry black. Yo, I've never but I'm telling you, let's watch it from here, and you can see where he gets emasculated right here, literally.
No, I didn't get it in.
Up. You about to get fucked up. All right, let me hold your microphone. Sorry, baby. Sorry there, Stickums. Let me here's your microphone. Oh, this bitch. I'm gonna say it. I don't know who I'm gonna say it to, but I'm gonna say it. Swing the jaw.
Madman, what are you saying?
See that motherfucker thinking about that shit. He's parsing through that shit. You know what I mean?
and she knows it too. Like she knows that's his normal behavior, but she's the only one that knows it. Like they have to know their personalities inside and out at this point. Where she knows he's gonna take it out on some stranger, innocent lady. Which is the control part, right? That she knows and it's fine and
right, 100%.
I gotta rip a piss real quick.
You gotta rip a piss real quick, you son of a bitch. This fucking dude, man. All right, guys. If you've seen the magic trick, you're gonna watch it again. If you didn't see the magic trick, enjoy.
And for my next trick, the disappearing sausage. You see the sausage? It's clearly there. With just a little bit of magic. Voila! You no longer see the sausage. And then we make it a little bit of magic. Everybody on? Ho! The sausage returns. Disappearing sausage.
Yes, it's true. This man has my dick.
Give him a little. I figure I rock the magic one more time while you were walking away, Dusty. Why not? You know what I mean? Why you so rudely interrupted the WHiggaz flow? You know what I mean? The flow down Wiggery Lane. You know. So Dusty, you were tasked with picking one person every week during Black History Month. One black person that achieved some type of amazing feats. Who did you go with?
I'm proud of this. I'm proud of this pick.
Okay.
This is a pick that'll go down in history as maybe the most prominent black woman of all time in my book. She went into the most important field of studies, the adult film industry, and broke through the color barrier in the year of our Lord and pastor. In the words of our pastor, you know, the devil seer. Teen Runaway was the name of the classic movie that she was in.
Isn't that wonderful?
Desiree Brown.
Desiree Brown. And this is her here.
Desiree West.
That's Desiree West. He meant Desiree West.
That's
he was describing her first name and her skin color. Pardon me. His racism has no bounds, has no limits. Desiree Brown shit. Kind of black in the summer. This fucking guy. Desiree.
Hey, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad, warm up. It wasn't a bad intro up until that point. You kind of want to get her name right, Dust. Yeah, I get it.
Aunt Viv. Well, you never know. You might get.
Bulger show is hoping for.
we might be able to make that happen. You know what I mean? But this is her here, Diane West. I had to really make sure I censored her giant milkers were out right here. So we had we enlisted the help of Louis Farrakhan, and I kept
Assalamu
I kept the caption from the website because I love the caption. You ready?
Yeah.
Chocolate beauty, Desiree West in luxurious jewelry delicately touches her creamy dark nipples.
Couldn't have said it better, man. True.
You know what I
True.
mean?
Truth. The truth will set you free, Cliff.
The first black female film star, I believe, was 1973. The first interracial scene inducted into the you know, what is it? The adult film, whatever the hell that shit is, the AVN
Hall of Fame,
and such. Mindy Mulatto. Mindy
That is a good
Melanin.
name too. Double
Mindy
M,
Melanin.
Eminem.
Yeah, Mindy Melanin, maybe something along those lines. Yeah, but yeah, so that's her right there. You could see a long, storied career. let's see what she was known for. I mean, she was at 50. Are these? See now, is this? Let's see if this is porns, or if this is movies that she also played roles in. We know if it says Teenage Runaway, it's a porn. All right, porn. Unaccredited.
Didn't even get a credit.
How dare they?
This is what they did around the same time that they were taking the money of the Supremes and other great ebony groups of the day.
She was supposed to be in the Supremes. I don't have the article here, but you just reminded me. She was actually supposed to be in the Supremes, and she got kicked out. And then she started. She's like, you know what? You guys are going to pave the way in one industry, and I'm going to pave the way in another. You know,
and
she was, you know,
she paved the way, man. She paved it right to the bank.
Let's look at the names here. The Pleasure Masters, Kiko and Lil. Let's this is old porn. The Dental Nurses.
That's important. A lot of people need a lot of black people need a teeth fix too. That's important, dude. That people see.
Look at that one.
MVP.
Yeah. The most valuable pussy. Shout out.
Ray Teresa.
Teenage Runaway is a problematic title, I'd say. You know what I mean? You know, and then you wonder why goddamn fucking 20 years later you still got R. Kelly. Fucking age ain't nothing but a number in and pissing on fucking 14-year-olds. You know what I mean? All society did for fucking 80 years was put fucking schoolgirl outfits for Halloween and this, that, and everything else. Thank God. Thank God we're getting it together.
Schoolgirl outfits, dude. Come on.
Slow down. In grade school, I always hated that my B-day is in Black History Month. Yeah. Well, probably extra for you too. I always hated that.
Mel, this is what you do. Just Google your birthday and put Black History, and they'll tell you like what happened on that day that might help or hurt you. You don't want to end up on your birthday was like the day that they decided to like genocide a whole town or something like that. That wouldn't be.
Let's see what we got. China lust. Or how many were lynched that day?
Or you could be like,
so bad.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Knew it. Getting it tattooed on my back.
Yeah. Love slaves. A little problematic.
Star pupil. I like how they're using now, Cliffy. You pay attention to the character she's playing here, the name, and you're asking yourself, Pat Lee. Well, that seems pretty innocent. But then you go back up to her bio and you read, what is her ethnicity other than?
Yeah. Well, wait, hold on. I want to clarify this with Agro real quick. They are dropping the new charges that they were going to bring him to trial for, because the way they explained it, the way the DA basically said it was, we're dropping these charges for now. R. Kelly is most likely going to be in jail for the rest of his life for the shit he already got sentenced for. Like 80, I think, is his earliest parole. And they're just not pursuing the new charges. And there's still another set of charges that he still hasn't been sentenced for that will probably add on even more years. So they're not dropping all of the charges, all encompassing, like, you know, as in an innocent manner. They're just dropping the new set of charges that they brought against him in recent months. So yeah.
What was the new charge?
Yeah.
More
new cases, more of the same. Sex trafficking, fucking, you know, more of the fucking same, bro.
It's better to pile on, honestly.
Shit.
If they really, you know, if everything's
why
true.
sex traffic one, right? If you're gonna do sex trafficking, you don't do one, right? Like it's like I'm already done. If I get caught, I might as well fucking.
Well, that's the whole theory of the 3 striker, right? If you're on 2 strikes and you get caught stealing a candy, you might as well just rape everybody on the street, kill everybody you see. I mean,
you're going anyway.
You're going.
Right.
You might as well make it
Right.
count if you don't believe in God, like most heathens don't.
Right. So got our girl here, Desiree West. I find it fucking a little wild too. Like I never knew there was an IMDb for porn stars either.
I didn't know that either. And it's not even a specific one. It actually included in the normal IMDb.
Right. It's regular ass IMDb. I was surprised when I looked it up and that shit happened. You know what I mean?
But this is going to be a great segment, folks. You're going to really appreciate this the rest of the month here. We're going to really dive deep, and hell, being the black, being that we're kind of whites, but we're kind of blackish, and you never know, Holmes, because these they're kind of white, but then they do black shit, but they're not really black though, Holmes, because then they white and shit, and say. So stay tuned. We're going to have a good one every week.
Yeah, 100%. We're gonna pay homage to a specific, talent exhibited or a first or an invention during this Black History Month as we get rocking here. Shout out Desiree West, the first black porn star putting in pain or not pain, because she was probably fucking a bunch of. Well, I don't know. If it was Ron Jeremy's, that's some pain. That's putting in pain.
Oh, was that one of her scenes?
Yeah. She actually, I don't got the story for this, but that's actually Ron Jeremy's cousin.
Is Desiree West?
Yeah, from the black side, just like Chuck Liddell and what was her name? Ava Liddell. What's the name?
Well, as the story goes,
with the chicken wings.
That's Vera.
Yeah, Vera.
Vera.
I get what's that, Ava.
Vera Hungry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this too. Let's hit this just for a second.
Vera Hungry. Am I right?
I'm very, very, very hungry. Very, very, very hungry. Right. People game. So this shit right here, I personally, those are the kind of jokes you get here, ladies and gentlemen.
This is why you pay the big bucks over here. This is why you're paying the big bucks.
So you pay no bucks.
You can pay Louis. You can pay Louis C.K. all day for that $25, but
yeah. But if you want those very, very, very hungry jokes, you know where to come.
You want the Vera funny jokes.
Yeah.
You want the Vera intelligent next level comedy.
That's what
you check in with your boys.
I didn't learn much in elementary, but I did learn a black. And you know what's crazy about that? That is actually not true. I always thought that too, unless they stole it back from him. But George Washington Carver supposedly actually did not invent peanut butter, because I was actually looking at that for today. Because
I see a white man trying to take away a black man's fucking credit. I see what's going on here.
Yeah. And so what it turns out, I guess it got misconstrued over time, because what he did do is he created like a ton of shit with peanut butter, but he actually didn't create peanut butter. I was actually kind of upset about this. This was going to be something I was going to say tonight, because I love fucking peanut butter. And I learned today that George Washington Carver, come on.
Peter Pan. Say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Favorite peanut butter. 1, 2, 3. Peter Pan.
Wait, hold on. What is my favorite peanut butter? It's a good question.
I don't know. Ask your wife, you dismasculated son of a bitch. Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown combo.
Dude, let him have the peanut butter. Fuck you, Dust. Let him have the peanut. No, because I'm upset about this, Mel.
Man.
I always thought this. I'm a madman. Just out of nowhere, you're just sitting there. You're just like chilling. I'm a madman.
Oh shit! That shit got me. Jesus Christ! That shit scared me for a second. Dude, calm down.
I know. It turns out that like he created 300. Look, if you look here, discovering over 300 uses for peanuts, including chili sauce, shampoo, shaving cream and glue, and people are probably dying before they knew about peanut allergies. Motherfuckers are putting that shit all over themselves. But yeah, so it turns out he just created so many peanut connected inventions that it ended up over time becoming like an urban legend, I guess, that he also.
So you were saying, basically, you're saying that he cheated and waited for the heavy lifting to be done, so to speak, and then came in and started going, oh, I know it would be good. Peanuts and broccoli, let's mash those. Peanuts and walnuts, let's mash those.
It might
Peanuts
be the opposite. It might be the opposite. He did the heavy lifting, right? And then some other motherfucker came along and said, oh, I'm going to take these peanuts and just smash them and mix them with some water. Peanut butter. You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker's creating fucking penicillin from peanut butter and shit. Motherfuckers came out with fucking Reese's peanut butter cup shit. They said, oh, you know what I mean? You know, like, maybe he created cocoa butter. Oh yes. So very good. So very good. So very good. So very good. Yeah. That's
I even put on my saluting glove for the salute.
Yeah. That's a big time salute, baby. George Washington Carver. Oh man. See, I'm telling you, Aggro. I'm gonna start fucking. There might be settings where I start fucking jacking some of these fucking jokes and fucking just give them credit. You know what I mean? Because you know what it is? This is the thing with that for me, right? I know so many people that are funny as fuck, and they don't do anything. Like, they don't put out anything. They're just funny.
Yeah, they're chilling. I mean? They're funny as
shit. Like,
shit.
they put out so much shit that I'm like, I might just start, using shit and crediting them. Like, yo, my man said this funny shit. Let people laugh at this fucking, because that right there, that's grade A material right there.
I wish we had a way to grab all that, and then at the end of the show, it ran like credits. Where it was like adding, you know what I mean? If this was a movie or a piece of, like it's a piece of content, but at the end of the show, it ran the comments and credits and like what I mean?
Comments and shit or something.
Yeah. And it just added to the show.
We probably, at some point along this journey, we could probably figure out some shit like that. You know what I mean? So this shit, I want to talk about at least for a minute or two, because I think, they were talking about it.
And also, not to cut you off, but the Discord, did you already put that out?
What's that?
Did you put what we were talking about? With the creating the
Oh yeah. I'm still
we wore the same coat.
Kind of figuring all that out, right? Like the exact approach. What I'm thinking about doing is maybe creating a couple rooms that are like have like segregated rooms, right? For a couple people, put the black people in one place, the white people in one place.
Of course,
it goes without saying. In one place, the Norwegians, like all those dirty Europeans, like Roy and Prosvek and all them, they can stay in one place. Disgusting Australian, we'll put all them. No. But I was thinking about segregated, meaning like maybe have like a few different start areas, like kind of writers' rooms in a way, and then also. When we can figure it out a day and time that sounds good for you and me at least, do like a writer's room where all those people are invited collectively, like once a week or something like that. And then in between, we could also chop it up. Like, and maybe one room would be, and I was actually thinking about doing it where one of the rooms will legitimately be grass-fed Roy and Pro, right? And not because they're dirty Europeans on that side of the world. Because I think it'd be interesting to see what they come up with, not being content creators, right? But just being fucking hilarious. And obviously, if Aggro wanted to be in that one, I would want, definitely them to be in there too. But like, I think it'd be interesting to do that, right? Like have like one that's like, like maybe like fucking Ian and you and me and Reej and people who create and always looking to say funny shit. And then one where it's like, the non-creators to a degree, because I think it would be interesting to see that them motherfuckers will probably come up with funnier shit than the people actually doing it sometimes. They just don't happen to do it in that way. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree. I think it's a great idea. Dude. When I heard it, I was like, let's go.
Well, bro, and especially now, bro, we'll get back to this in 1 second, bro. Especially now, I got my brother Ant. He's out there trying to literally sell shows and skits that we're doing. I got Nick, who I'm going to be putting in work with, who I just finished we put together the music video. It's going to be like parody, hip hop music videos we're going to start doing. Like this weekend, this weekend we recorded between Sunday and Monday. We recorded 1, 2, 3. I want to say 3 or 4 skits, like 3 hours of on the street material in Times Square. We were out in Times Square doing our thing, and then the music video. So we got a fucking ton done. So it's like I'm gonna be trying to create even more than ever, right? But not all of it being, some of it's going to be the quick online material, but like more and more we're going to be looking to do stuff for skits. So even the people who frequent the comment section, anybody I fuck with, even if you don't want to necessarily do like the the writer's room thing or this that, if you have any ideas for like a skit that you think would be funny or relatable or anything like that, like shoot it to me. And I'll write it with the people we already got writing shit or whatever the case is. So
Joe had a great question here. What's Nardo's favorite peanut butter?
What's your dog's favorite peanut butter?
It's the one that's on my balls, Joe.
It's the one that's on my balls. One that's on my balls, clearly. Yuck.
We went over.
Do you like my yuck?
This is high quality. This is high level. You're talking about, when people say dumb comedy, it's like, yeah, yuck. We're over here, high level. You're dealing with cerebral humor, bro, at the highest level.
Yeah.
That's what we're about.
Yeah, yes, I hated history, but they said we needed to know it. Yeah, well, a lot of history, right? It's like, and what's funny about that George Washington Carver bit of history? Usually, they teach us the wrong history the other direction, right? They give us all that fucking Anglo-Saxon fucking colonist shit and don't mention none of the other shit. But in that case, they actually tried giving credit to a black motherfucker for once, and it actually wasn't that's actually like turned out to be an urban legend. So. A little wild, but
well, I mean, that's the one that people always go peanut butter, stop signs, or green lights. They always go those are like the two main black inventions when they go historically.
Peanut butter, stop signs, and green lights.
Exactly.
And what white people created red and yellow lights?
No, this is when people quote that don't know nothing. They just see like memes.
Only green lights. So the whites create the red and yellow, and the black came along and said, "Hey, what about green?"
Well, they invented electricity that goes through the lines that power.
Well, Tesla was black. We all know that.
Tesla was a trans, and everybody knows that.
A trans.
It goes without saying.
Yeah, and that's why it gets me crazy. Like I saw Donald Trump make this video, and I was really, I was with him for a while. And the shit he was saying about like, like I'm going to stop puberty blockers and any type of like trans surgery, executive order, day 1, blah, 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 for any kids under 18. But then he said, this is new. There hasn't been trans until the woke came along. But, Tesla not only was trans, was shut down and got electricity stolen from him because he was a black trans man by Edison.
Well, I mean, everybody knows that. And if you don't know, the Dryas effect, the younger Dryas effect happened about 11,000 years ago. And everybody thought the Egyptians were the first of the first, but everybody knows now that all those were trans. We came from monkeys and we slowly became what you see now on the crawling space, but we had dicks, pussies at one point. All of us had dicks and pussies. And
so
you can ask Rick Carlson. Ask fucking Rick Schroeder. You can ask all these guys and delve into Chris Rock. All these guys are Rick Fox. Exactly. Rick Fox, the best looking LA Laker that ever lived. Yeah. They somehow couldn't barely dunk because he was fucking Afro Sheen in his shit. I fucking hate Rick Fox with a fucking passion, dude.
So the younger Dryas, wasn't that the younger Dryas period? That's named after that R. Kelly song, right?
That's correct.
That R. Kelly song.
That's the younger Dryas. That's when he would urinate on the girls and then tell her to dry it off. He'd be like, "Youngest, dry it off," and he'd urinate and then throw her a towel.
The young that's what they call R. Kelly from 90 to 2000, the youngest, driest period. As a fucking younger, driest period of R. Kelly.
That was a good one. Write that one down in your fucking joke book, motherfucker.
Yeah, that might be.
Write that in your fucking joke manual.
That might be one. That might be your joke manual. Oh shit! We used to, but use the brown crayon for him and the peanut butter.
Oh,
when they drew pictures, they're saying that when they had the color, like pictures of George Washington Carver creating the peanut butter.
When they drew it back in the day.
Yeah. She would use the brown for peanut butter and for George Washington Carver and Tesla, of course, as we just pointed out.
Also, they invented a black man invented the cotton gin. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
and people go, well, why did slavery stop? A lot of people say Lincoln didn't free the slaves; it was already coming because the cotton gin was going to be out of business. It was going to
stop. Okay, my bad.
No, it just makes sense, and it's like, but also a black man did that. A slave did that. It's a little known fact. A slave made that to get them out of slavery. He made the
slaves made the cotton gin, and then when they wanted slavery to stop, that same slave, all he did was remove one screw. And they didn't know what to do. And then the cotton gins wouldn't work anymore. And then they had to stop the whole industry. You know what I mean? So, that because he just took one screw like in a cartoon. You know what I mean? and then he sent out a message like when we knocked down the alien ship in Independence Day. He sent out a message to all the the black dudes that ran cotton gins. You have to remove the third screw. And then they all removed the third screw. And then Will Smith. You know what I mean? And then
they would take the pork as people. I mean, not to interrupt, but a lot of people know that the slave master would this is when they started feeding slaves pork, and that's how we have all these barbecue places that we love and enjoy now. But that was a really cheap food, and what they would do is after they would get real slavey in the slave house at night.
Yeah, they were slaving.
And we're slaving, as you do when one is a slave, Cliff.
Food was very slavery.
It was so slavery. I mean, you're talking slavery for days. And you would take the bones and stuff, and they would take that, tie it to a deer, and send. It was almost like the bones were broken into letters with the diagram back. There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah. That's right. I don't have the article, but that's right. That's how he got the message out. How to take that? Like I remember that. I remember it was like Independence Day. I remember that whole part. Randy Quaid, tell everyone. I remember that, but I didn't realize. You're right. That's what they did. Yep. You're absolutely right.
That's how you wrap up that fucking scenario.
we're a lot too much, Mr. First Night. we're a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Sheath underwear was invented, and for what is sheath? Oh, is that underwear that they sell on all the podcasts, right?
Yeah, that somehow. Oh, we just got sponsored by Sheath. Did I tell you?
Yes.
This is where we read our Sheath promotion. You want to go?
Yeah. Sheath underwear. If you have a small package but you want it to look like a big package by sticking it into a little pocket in the front of the underwear, use promo code OriginalWhiggaz at checkout. You go, Dustin.
Sponsored also by WHiggaz Magicians of America. And this is where, because you were wearing sheath underwear in the WHiggaz Magician skit. So,
yes.
all
magicians. That's what made it look like I had it. But what it does basically is it takes your balls and your penis and it forms them into just one glob. So it looks like you got a fucking, bigger thing to fucking grab up. You know what I mean? But it's actually just one big glob of fucking Play-Doh white nuts.
And I want to just give you a round of applause, Cliff, real quick, because you are bringing magicians. You are promoting Sheath. They're looking at you as like an influencer, a magician influencer, to promote Sheath into the magician community. And I'd just like to take the time to
try, man. I'm trying. Hey, listen, First Night, we're just doing what we can here. We're just doing what we can. We want to fill in the gaps that colonist school, created. And if we could give just a little bit of history,
we're giving back to black, dude.
We're giving back to black. We're giving back. There's back in black and there's back to black, and we're giving back to black. So we got this shit here. They were talking about possibly charging him, and I remember like about a week ago, they said they were gonna they had to invent them shits. Straight the fuck up. But out of pure necessity. like fucking shit. You know what I mean? That's hilarious. So I remember about a week ago they said they might charge him. Then I read something 24 hours later that they said they're not going to charge him. And now, here we go. They're officially charging Alec Baldwin with involuntary manslaughter for the rush shooting on the set.
Wow.
I don't know how you feel about this shit. I feel like it's fucking ridiculous. Personally, I don't really like Alec Baldwin at this point. I think he's a fucking train wreck. At this point. But
I mean, so what is that? I mean, the only thing at the end of the day is going to do is what? Like change the fact that what actors are going to have to check the gun for a bullet? Because that's what he's guilty of.
Obviously,
for a loaded bullet, a real bullet in the gun.
Well, obviously, yeah, but I mean, it really should be on the woman, you know, that literally is supposed to fucking comb through. And I said literally a lot. Supposed to comb through, you know, the guns, the artillery, all these things before you even hand it to an actor, right? But he's been on sets for so long. How many times he probably held guns, you know, and you know, he got complacent. At the end of the day, I mean, I guess, you know, any man that holds a gun, you should probably make sure. But if you're on a set,
It's all make believe.
Like, to you,
bro,
I mean,
you're like
on,
waving it around. Like I have to picture first of all, it takes a different type of person, and you've been doing it for so long. Everything is make believe. Nothing's real.
Yeah.
Right. Except for, and that's it. And then when you get handed a gun,
so disconnected. You know, like he's been acting for so long, bro, that like he's not even thinking, like, let me double check. Like, I know if I'm on a set, I don't give a fuck if an artillery person checked it before. I'm gonna be saying, yeah, I need you to see, check it in front of me. You know what I mean? I need you to open this shit up, show me there's not one in the chamber, you know. But I'm not, you know, a guy who's been fucking acting, you know, for fucking, you know, 30
that's tough,
years.
dude. That's so tough, dude, to fucking look at and say that. Yeah, and there's like probably it's a 50-50 split, probably down the middle. Just people that are going on personality and shit he says about Trump and you know how much you hate him that way, where you just almost like bury him. But if you put yourself in his shoes for a second, you're like, I mean, in reality, it's like it's fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't think that he fucking the guy handed him the gun and he poured out the fake bullet, put a real one in, and said, "I'm fucking killing this bitch."
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
a terrible situation. Nobody wants to die on a movie set. Shit.
Right. Oh, of course. Sad. All that shit doesn't change. Yeah. Why? Yeah, exactly. What Cass said. But why wasn't it fake? Mel, why do they even have a real loaded gun on the set, though? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean,
good point. Yeah, I mean, that's a great point, Mel. I mean, that's the truth, right? The truth of the matter is, why do you and why is that person even able to mix up real bullets with fake ones at the end of the day? Why is that even possible?
In 2021 or whenever the fuck it happened, that's not like we're talking about fucking, you know, 1990 or some shit, you know, fucking, what's his name? Bruce Lee's son, you know. Brandon Lee. And did they even think about charging anybody in that? I don't think they even thought about it. It wasn't even a consideration. And that one was more sketchy. That one was way more sketcy than this shit.
I mean, that was, as we know, that was the people that wanted Bruce Lee did that.
Yeah, all that, you know, the fucking, what were those people? What were those motherfuckers? The triad.
The triad,
right,
dude.
Right.
That was like the conspiracy. Obviously, that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy theory. But that's just another tragedy. But I mean, that's not too bad, really. Is that the only two? So there's only been Brandon Lee and I don't even know this bitch's name, which is fucked up. Rest in peace to whoever the fuck that is. I don't fucking know. I don't know her name. But I mean, is there only been 2 deaths from live bullets in Hollywood in the past, 40 years? 30 years, I guess? 32?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's peep that out real quick. The Crow and other movies and TV shows on the set. How many fatal incidents have there been?
From bullets. We need to see from bullets.
Rush shooting, the 43 fatal incident on U.S. film set since 1990.
Is that bullets though? I want to see bullets.
Well, it said fatal incident. So
fatal. Well,
I mean that don't mean bullets, but it definitely means something fatal. You know, so there must have been some type of fatalities. Let's see.
Well, that's usually what that word means.
There have been 43 fatalities on American film says since 1990, with another 150 actors or crew members left with life-altering injuries as a result of accidents, often a result of botched stunts. Okay, so botched stunts seems to that's like a hard word to fucking enunciate. A hard 2 words. Botched stunts.
Botched stunts. Yeah, you have
So
to stop. You have to stop point blank after botched,
right? Yeah, like
before you roll into it.
Like, shusha. Yeah,
botched stunt. Madman.
Harrison Ford has hurt himself multiple times. Yeah, they talk about mostly mostly stunts, it looks like. So I don't think there's been a lot of like straight up shootings like this, you know. And bro, listen, to me, this is crazy, bro. This is fucking wild to me that this man is getting fucking charged with anything. He shouldn't be charged with shit.
Do you think that? I hate to think that like his Twitter and his personality plays into it at all, but it's hard to these days. You know, I don't agree or disagree with anything he says, but it's like, I mean, there is a side that just, you know, fuck this guy, dude. You know, go suck a dick.
I have to add that. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, listen, definitely he's went strange woke, just like most people who get inundated with Hollywood end up doing at one point. But, you know, that doesn't mean, you know, we should, you know, change protocols and how laws work, you know, just to try to bury the man. You know, that's
I don't agree with that shit. I mean, unless there's something I don't know. Like, how but to think that manslaughter, bro, that's like if you're on a movie set and you're in a car and the stunt doesn't work. Like the guy, like there's a string that's supposed to pull the guy up in front of the car, fails,
right?
And you hit him. Is that going to be manslaughter for the guy driving the car?
Right. Don't you sign releases?
I know.
You know, if Alec didn't know it was a real gun, I could see why he didn't check. I guess it will all come out in the trial. Yeah. But originally he also said he didn't pull the trigger, and now there's evidence he did. So that's where he fucked up. Like right off jump, he should have been like, "Yeah, pulled the trigger." Like, I'm getting it from an army expert. You know, this is tragic. But instead, you start with the lies, and then you know you end up.
But didn't he? I believe I could be wrong, and people might know later or hear. Like he did tweet about the incident like numerous times in the past since it happened, which is like I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but it doesn't. I don't know if it helps, but it can only, you know, hurt if you don't like them and you're in some form of power or trying to pass the buck.
And it's the opposite of if the reason, you know, you're going against him is because of political issues and you're on the right and he's on the left, that actually goes against the thought process of the right as well, like with the whole gun situation. You know what I mean? Also, now you have a problem with an accident with a gun. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. I'm for the Second Amendment. But my point is, it's a contradictory, you know, like it's like it shows how dogmatic things are, that you've seen so many conservatives actually act like he should be charged. Like, okay, now all of a sudden, but if 25 kids get chopped down, there's nuance. You know what I mean?
There's also another side, brother, that's like maybe he wants to be in the media and know it's going to be a failed attempt, and he's just going to be in the media for a year. This is going to be watched crazily. These channels about true crime, people that follow.
They told him y'all should charge me.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But these people are insane, bro. They're not. You know, it takes a certain type of person, and sometimes you're out of your mind with thinking that that's somehow going to benefit you. I don't know.
Well, I mean, especially these people. You know, these type of people are so disillusioned. But Dust, honestly, bro, I don't think that's the case even a little, because like you could tell, you know, even though he's still going on with his life, so on and so forth, you could tell he was definitely like fucking like devastated by that shit. So I don't think he would, you know, I don't think that's the case. I really don't. I just think that, you know, the family of the victims, you know, the main victim was like,
they want somebody accountable.
I want everybody, you know, and they had to actually search for the right thing to even try to charge him with. And I still don't think it's enough to stick, you know, so I don't think.
And it wouldn't be, I wouldn't think it would be the actor. It would be the person behind the scenes, whoever gave him the gun.
Yeah.
If there was
anything. Like, if they are gonna get something to stick on anybody, it's gonna be her. It's definitely gonna be her. And she's gonna have her life ruined. And that, obviously to some degree that's sad as well. But bitch, you got somebody killed. So
And,
like, I
and that's
can't
like what your job is. That's like
right.
That's a huge responsibility to make sure there's no loaded bullets in the gun. It sounds simple, but also it's very serious.
Right. 100%.
Make sure your dumbass doesn't put a fucking real bullet in the gun to hand it to this dumbass fucking actor.
Right. This guy's not thinking about fucking. Come on, bro.
I mean, she's over there eating a goddamn croissant off the fucking truck, off the goddamn lunch truck, and she's over here handing guns and talking shit and blah blah blah, and just hands them the 357 and pops homeboy, and it's fucked all around. There's no winners. Everybody's fucking. It sucks. Lost a life and all that. I mean, I'm sure the guy had a family, mom, dad. As humans do, Cliff.
Right.
What happens in the human? I mean,
he probably has a mom. It was she.
I mean,
it was a she. No, it was a she. It was a she.
It was a non. It was a real menstruating person.
Yeah,
RWP,
actual menstruating human. So
that
apparently
actually had that. So
apparently, the Catfishers brought this up. Before there was Brandon Lee, there was John Eric Hexum on October 12th, 1984. The 26-year-old star of the CBS adventure series Cover Up fatally shot himself on the show set with a .44 Magnum pistol loaded with blanks. So he's fucking around. He was fucking around, acting. But once again, that's 1984. You know what I mean? We haven't figured this shit out by now.
Well, I could see that he'd be like, you're on the set in 84, though, and you get the gun, and there's some chicks around, the cafeteria trucks over there. You're showing off. You're like, I'm about to smash this little Latina that's serving up these bomb breakfast burritos to the set, and you start going, you know what I mean? Let's play Russian roulette. You know what I mean? With your co-star, and you freaking put the gun up to your head, and Kelly Kapowski. Also, there was another. I don't know. Oh, that wasn't a gun one. I was thinking of Vic Morrow from Twilight Zone that got his. He died.
That's some other shit. Yeah.
He died via helicopter blade.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. In my opinion, let's catch up on the comments that came in real quick. So those are the three. Those seem like the three most prolific ones, though.
Can we read Joe's? What happened to Joe's?
I'm just want to put a button on that. Those are the three most prolific ones: Alec Baldwin, Brandon Lee, and I guess this John Eric Hexum dude. Those seem to be the three main incidents. That probably were the most egregious. With current technology in movie making, there's no reason for a working gun to be on the set unless it's being carried by security. Exactly. Mm-hmm. The gun on camera doesn't have it doesn't have to fire. Right, bro. Right. You can put a sound, a fucking little fucking flare. You know what I mean? A little spark. You're fucking good. Yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Where we're at technology wise, it seems like, but maybe it's real slow to catch up with rehauling how they do things. And unfortunately, hopefully this will change. This will change it. Unfortunately, a guy had to lose his life. I mean, that fucking sucks, dude.
Woman. Once again, I believe it was a woman. Wasn't it? Or no? Am I bugging?
I mean, are we playing Check the Transmission? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was a woman. I know it was a woman.
I think you have to say at this point. I think you have to say allegedly.
Yeah, because there's no real woman or anyway, right? Oh, do me a favor, just don't say anything while I Google.
Well, I was just debating whether I was gonna piss in this bottle or.
And she was again, bro.
Also, she looks like a llama, but also very smashable.
Cinematographer, the actor, which wasn't fit. Yeah. He killed the cinematographer. Yeah, hell no. Yeah, it was a female. I just wanted to double check that real quick. The reason they are going after Alec is because he is the producer. So they say he was the one that should have made sure everything was safe. Okay. Like he was the final line of safety or something. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how that works. I mean, I guess at the end, it all depends, right? Because producers play different roles on different sets. So, but I guess that makes sense though, because it's towards the top of the food chain. The producer is definitely towards the, getting towards the top of the food chain. But involuntary manslaughter is more relative to the actual action, I think, of the shooting. But no matter how you cut it, I don't know. The man shouldn't be fucking prosecuted for shit. The prop master took a plea deal as well. they can't do much there. Yeah, I think the only person because the prop person. Wait, so you're saying that was the armorer already took it? Is that what you're saying? Verify that, so I don't got to look it up. Catfish. The armorer is the one that took the plea deal, I believe. Right. We'll talk about that Eliza Bleu chick right after this. We're gonna go learn on the spot a little bit with her.
Nighty night, pajama agent.
Sorry, so late. No, he was putting the wife to sleep. Now he's here. I want to know, are they going to use that take or cut it? Listen, I know it's wrong, but it's so realistic. How can we leave such a good take on the cutting room floor?
I mean, also in honor of, it'd be like, wouldn't he want that to be in there? I mean,
right. And it should
flash
in
movie business.
Once again, when it flashes on the screen, like
seems
when
like I know it seems like I'm working really hard to call this a dude, but I'm really not. I understand.
Her life is fucked already. At least her career is. Not the one that lost the most, but yeah, she's the one that lost the second most. Yeah, the armorer for sure. You know, that the little girl in Poltergeist. Yeah.
Did she?
Something happened to her. What happened? How'd she die again? The little girl in Poltergeist.
Carol Ann.
2 cardiac arrests. Yeah, well, that's the whole thing with that show. I mean, that's something to get into another time. But like so many people died like in weird ways or before their time on the set of Poltergeist. Yeah, she died following 2 cardiac arrests. Maybe it was the vaccine. That's how crazy some vaccine people are. If you put that article up and don't put the date, you know what I mean? She died of cardiac arrest. Yeah. Get another booster, 8-year-old. Get another booster, 8-year-old. Cardiac arrest. You know what I mean?
There are children dying, Cliff. And this is what you do? Fine. Okay.
Agent Led, the brother.
Cass, Agent.
Bellin.
Shalom. Bellin.
Good family. With technology, they didn't have to be on set or have anything in hand. 100% Cass. Fully agree. Shalom to the brother Bellin. Yeah. The armorer / prop master. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, Dusty.
I'm getting it. It's through, Cass. I'm getting it. I know. It seems like I'm saying this on purpose. Like I just want him to be a dude.
The older sister. Okay, the older sister was the one murdered, I guess, from the Poltergeist set, and the girl died. She was young as fuck when she died too.
Oh wow, was it unrelated?
Yeah. No. It was the Poltergeist. It was the Poltergeist. The Poltergeist got a hold of Alec Baldwin's gun after they took the jab, and yeah. The dude,
you sure it wasn't the Indian burial site? So you're telling me it wasn't the pool natives that came up, zombie, he who's a fucking zombie, come up and give the people what for?
Okay, he's mentioning what you mentioned before, Dust. The dude who dude on the set of the Twilight Zone. The dude who dude on the set of the
That's how
Twilight
you say it.
Zone.
That's how you say it, Agent. Stand your ground. The dude who duded on the set. How else would you say it? His name was he had the same last name as me. Morrow. The guy that died, Vic Morrow, his name was.
I should have time, Bill. I should have time, depending on what time we wrap it up. We got to talk, though. My bad, bro. I've been so caught up. Sunday and Monday, we're filming like crazy.
Yeah. And Bellin, why don't you take the 8-hour trip down to my house?
We'll get Dusty on the fucking street doing shit. You just got to find a good area over there.
Oh, we got good areas, dude. Let me tell you.
Are you familiar with that Eliza Bleu chick, Bell? If you are, you should come up and you could give a little more context, maybe, because a couple people in the Discord wanted us to talk about it. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about it, but we don't quite know. I don't think you're doing it on purpose. Your brain has no retention tonight.
That's
Cass called you out.
No, well, that's my story of my life. If you talk to my wife, Cass, that's exactly what she'd say, and she'd go, "My emotions are built that way." She tells me today that her dad. She wakes up and she goes, "My dad broke his ankle. He's in surgery." And I go, "Ah, damn, that's terrible." And then about an hour later, I go, "Where'd you go?"
That's horrible. I'm bad with that shit, with little shit, but not something like that. You know what I mean? If my travel fare was comped, I'd follow Dusty around filming him all day. Yeah, we're trying to get this going, man. We're trying to get this. Maybe one day we can,
dude. Yeah,
we'll work it out, Bell. One of
At
these
this
days,
point,
man.
buy a wiggle of coffee on buymeacoffee.com/city don't sleep. And patreon.com/firecrotch is a way to support your boys here, folks. So that I can pay for our dog to come out and film get some great stuff for you guys.
How much is a plane from like would it be similar to like a plane from like Florida to New York, or would it be
to get down from Sacramento? Would be
like a plane would probably be 2-3 hours, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, and you could probably could probably get it for like 100 each way if you did it like you know what I mean. You're
That's
sitting
not
coach,
bad.
obviously.
That's not bad. Well, the Wiggers don't got that kind of money right now. Yeah, I mean, Wiggers don't got. We'll work it out though, Mel.
I do have balls palsy, dude. That's a fact, Joe. Shit,
balls palsy because you can't stop pissing too.
And I wore a fucking eye patch in the Navy for a while with that shit.
An eye patch in the Navy, you said?
Yeah, I wore an eye patch when I got Bell's palsy.
Yeah,
and I stroked
How long
out.
were you rocking that shit for?
Solid month, dude.
Solid month, walking around looking like fucking
straight up, dude. Like
Metal Gear and shit.
Like I was like Captain Morgan and shit, and fucking One Eye Willie. And they gave me Motrin though, so that's key.
Yeah,
they gave me Motrin, and I just walked around like half your face doesn't work. It just like, you know what I mean? No big deal, no big whoop. 32 hours away, you could do that. So what's that walking? That's I always hit walking for fun when you look at like my brothers, and it would take like a week.
Correction. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's doable. That's the crazy shit, right? Like a week sounds crazy, but it's technically not. Like you could take 2 weeks, right? And then sleep. You know what I mean? Just find somewhere to knock out.
And like
outside even. You know what I mean?
I've told you, Clip,
you know what I mean?
I'm getting an e-bike, and it has about a 20 mile an hour. You can go about 20 miles an hour, 22.
Yeah.
And I think it has, but it only has a distance thing is the problem where you have to stop and charge it every, you know, I think it's like you can go a couple 100 miles or 100 something miles, and then you got to stop.
Look at Catfish.
Yeah, he wore the eye patch.
And it held everything. The saddest part about it is it held everything.
It would, bro.
Holds it all.
It would just look like just the bottom of the tea bag would be there. Honestly, I was checking my dick out the other day, bro, and just thinking how fucking sad it was. They showed the Philadelphia Eagles celebration. I mean, for my frame at this point, it should be like I should have about 6 hanging dry.
Yeah.
But honestly, the Philly guy, did you see the video of the Philly guy getting up top and getting naked celebrating the win?
No.
He has a tiny penis, bro. And
but
he's good looking, in shape, but
black
just
brother or white dude?
White guy, just not blessed.
Shit. That would have been that. But that would have been good press for us.
Well, it'd have been a good representation.
A black dude, he just happened to like have a small ass dick, like you know what I mean? It's like see that off, you know what I mean? Like,
well, since I don't celebrate white pride like that, Cliff. Okay, it was funny. It's hilarious because I have about like right now, bro. I have no penis. It's all balls. It's gone right now. I just reached down.
I'm not gonna say a lie. Like when my shit's chilling, I'm not fucking. You know what I mean? But I'm good enough. And then when when it gets going, then
it's you know what? The older I got and the gut got bigger was the issue. If the gut wasn't so big and I can push in the fupa, it was fine. Like
you'd at least
I had one girl one time named Coco, this black broad that was probably about 180 solid, about 5'2", stuck her hand down my pants and was like, "That's definitely not."
And just stop the whole transaction.
Dead.
Done.
And fuck my boy Troy.
Oof, thank God I never fucking. That kind of crazy how much people like.
You don't have sex with blacks. That's fine.
See, Bex, what are you doing right now? If we pull up. If you know about because Bex knows about this shit.
No, pull it up.
I'm like, Bex, if you want to come on right now, while we pull this shit up and give context,
Go
let
Birds.
me know. I will 100% drop the link in the Discord for you.
Should be a
Just
good
let me
game.
know. Say yes or no, and it's all love either way. You don't
Yeah,
have to come
below
outside
level,
if you don't
dog.
want to.
It's wild, Joe. I can't
Below
believe
sea
it.
level dick.
It looks like a cannon. It's like the two wheels on a, but not even. No, I take that reference back.
Here's the problem, though, Dustin. The thing is, this is the only thing. Right? Hold on. I take
torpedo
Blue Chew to have a decent walking around stick just to maintain it. It gives you extra little beep, beep, little
I haven't
fluff.
tried Blue Chew, man. I mean, I and also I'm getting older now where it's like I got soft spots in it, even though it's like, you know, where it's not like 100% hard anymore because I got a bad heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I got my
times,
high blood pressure. I smoke cigarettes. It's terrible.
But here's the question. Here's the question. Forget about all the soft shit, right? Because listen, a good percentage of even black dudes, bro. I remember back in the day, when I was living in the Bronx, I was with my man Kerry. You know what I mean? I hope he's all right. I heard some crazy shit happen, but whatever. Hope he's good. Be out there, Kerry. Hope you're doing well. But we were at some bar, and these two African chicks wanted to, you know, we were talking to them, whatever, and we were about to boogie with them, you know, but I wasn't sure, you know, because they were just a little bit, you know, little bit, you know, I was a little worried, like, you know what I mean? Like they were a little too eager. You know how sometimes it's a little too eager, you're like, oh, you might have
like a hustle, or they got an STD,
or you might be burning. Yeah, the bitch might be
because you can just feel it loose.
Yeah, a little too much, you know what I mean? So I backed out of it, you know what I mean? I let him, I was like, nah, go ahead, bro. He's like, yo, you sure? You sure? I'm like, yeah, go do your thing. So he ended up having a threesome with them. But I remember him telling me the story, and he's a black brother, bro, probably like 6'2", 6'3", 230. The dude could do a standing fucking backflip and land right on his feet, you know what I mean? You know, athletic, big dude, the whole nine.
We get it.
And,
he's black as shit and
yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't want you to think
backflips.
he's like, I don't want you to think he's like a nerd, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like a dude,
Nah,
like,
I get it.
you know. And he was
kidding,
like, he was like, yeah, you know, Shorty came in the room, the first one, and I was like, I had to stall her a little bit, you know what I mean? Give my shit a little head start, you know what I mean? He's like, because I'm good once I get going, you know what I mean? But if you see that shit cold, them bitches might have left, you know what I mean? Or some shit he said. I'm punching it up a little bit, but you know what I mean? Like he said something.
Yeah.
Along those lines.
Well, I mean, when you watch, listen, man, when you watch porn, you see some of them black dudes got hogs, but they're like, it's only like 75%. And it starts to mash where you're like, it looks like a slinky where it's going in and it doesn't look, and it's like, it depresses me. So then I have to turn it
here. Hard on both ends, soft in the middle.
Exactly, bro. Where it's like, I appreciate a good BBC, but also it's like, it's sad and because they're young bucks, but it's got to be difficult in that arena to fucking cameras on you and everything. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that out.
Of course. Always love Bex. You're always welcome. You ever want to come chop it up? I just figured you might know a little more about the story, but I told my man Prov that we do it, so we're gonna do it. But I don't know a lot about her. I wrote a couple notes here as I was watching the little fucking.
Well, yeah.
You know,
well, the thing is, she's like an abduction. She's like a sex. She's been traded in the sex game. That's her claim?
Story. Her story and her claim always was was that she was sex trafficked.
She was sex trafficked, and she's going around, and she's now an advocate for anonymous women that have been also sex trafficked and they want their story out there or their claim out there, but also don't want their names attached, is what I've got from what I've seen. I could be
no. The problem with this chick is that she started like little things started coming to fruition and showing that she might be bullshitting about certain things, right? Like she was in like a music video or something, like, you know, playing like, you know, almost like a video vixen, video hoe type of thing. And
World Star video.
No, it was a music video. It was like an official music video.
That was
like
on World Star.
I was also on World Star video. And we'll run with that.
No, it was. It was on World Star.
It was on YouTube too. It was on YouTube too.
It was on YouTube, right?
Yeah, she's.
Sorry, bro. I just watched this shit. My bad.
Yeah. No. Don't matter. But yeah, so she started striking down people's shit that would do, and they were posting stuff. Nothing was like revenge porn. Nothing was this. Nothing was that. Just shit she didn't want to be found out about her. She started striking down people's accounts. And her whole thing during this whole sex trafficking thing was she was big in like the like the conservative zeitgeist for a while. She was going on like all the Tim Pool, and Tim Pool is conservative. He's libertarian, so that's still similar. She was going on all those people's shows, talking about it, telling a story, blah, blah, blah. But then it turns out she might be Elon Musk gifted her a Tesla. Some weird shit. I think Elon's looking for like kid number 75 from this bitch.
Wow.
You know?
I mean, she got a little bit of ass. You know what I mean? She's a pretty girl.
Oh shit. Did this bitch block me? I think she blocked me.
What did you DM her?
Well, I didn't do anything crazy. I messaged her on Twitter and I said, oh shit, what am I doing? What are we doing? Wrong window, dickhead.
How can you go from a Christian making 6 figures a year?
I messaged her on Twitter and I told her, listen, I said, I just found out about you today. I said, I want to give you a fair shake. I was like, I want to know whether or not, like, there's obviously, clear lines that you're lying about something. You know what I mean? Like, you lied about some things. We know this for a fact. But I just want to know, did you lie about the sex trafficking shit? Because that's a lie, that you can't play around with. You know what I mean? And I said, come on our show if you want. I just threw that in at the end. And a bunch of people liked it. And a couple people say, yeah, go on the show. Go on the show. Nice. I guess, right? I must do me a favor, Dust. Go on your Twitter real quick and type in at Eliza Bleu. Blue is spelled BLEU, and tell me whether or not you can see her tweets. Because she might
spell Eliza.
Eliza.
Eliza. BLUE.
BLEU. Dust.
EU.
BLEU. So she might just be getting so much shit that she just like shut down her account to private right now because she's getting bombed right now. The quartering, everyone, she's
she shut it down.
Okay, she shut it down.
These tweets are protected.
Yeah. She's probably she was getting power bombed by trolls, bro. 100% for sure. But
how sometimes
rightfully so, if you're lying about some shit like that, because then if you lie about shit like that, you're literally saying, I don't give a fuck about real victims.
Well, yeah, and she had a nonprofit as well, or like set up a nonprofit or was getting money. Because I heard her asking for money, like donating to the cause. And it's like, if that's not true, where's that money all going? I seen her laugh, and she laughs while she's asking for money like a fucking cunt. Yeah. You can tell I can tell she's lying without even fucking her coming on the show. Of course, we give her a fair shake, man. Come on the show, and you know what I mean? That'd be fair.
Well, yeah, because I listen, I'm always the type, whether it's in real human life or if it's some online shit I hear, I don't just take people's words for shit, because I know that, listen, we telephone was the game. Remember playing telephone as a kid? That shit translates to internet, translates to real life.
And I'm gonna be fair. I'll be fair because like even the stuff I saw with what Catfish is referencing with the My Chemical Romance, you still go. They're showing the one I watched. I watched a guy. I want to say it's called Gray. His name was Gray. He had like an hour documented over timeline of like when her first appearance on the internet was, basically a timeline. And her appearance on the first time on the internet was back when she was younger with My Chemical Romance, and she was going from LA to Chicago to NY, and basically like a fan. She was a groupie ish for that, but it's not like I still don't say that she's couldn't have gotten sex trafficked in between.
That's the whole thing. This is the whole thing, right? It's like to your point about the social media thing. It seems like this is like another one of those cases where she's tried every possible angle to get attention. Reality TV. We'll play a couple of these little, small, short docs people made. She was on Blind Date. You know what I mean? Back in the day.
That's what I saw. I saw that one too.
So she was searching, lying about her age. Blah, blah. All right, so let's watch. We'll watch like a little bit of a couple of these videos, and talk about it a little bit, and that's it. So let's rock this.
Times if a woman has slept around, how sometimes if a woman has slept around, regretted it, and is a terrible person, she might claim that she's been, let's just say, are worded for the sake of being advertiser and algorithmically friendly. Well, it turns out that the adult industry equivalent of that, I guess, manifestation of regret is to say you were human trafficked. Yeah, let's talk about Eliza Bleu. If you're not yet familiar with Eliza Bleu, trust me, you will be soon. She's essentially a commentator, activist, advocate, influencer who claims, that's the thing, who claims to be a survivor of human trafficking, who is now using her platform to raise awareness, which at least on its face is a pretty cool thing. I mean, obviously human trafficking is a terrible, awful thing, but if someone who has been through that is able to take that experience and use it to educate other people and hopefully put a stop to it happening as much in the future, then I think it's safe to say that is good, positive, and meaningful work. And
I will say one thing, this chick right here, if she does have an agenda, she showed no sign of it. You know, she was very fair. She was like saying the same shit we're saying. Like, you could be lying about all this other shit and still had a couple years at some point in your life where that happened. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't want to I want to leave a trap.
Your whole life isn't documented on camera. You know what I mean? We just saw, yes, right. It doesn't look too good. You know, it looks like you're a groupie for My Chemical Romance. And then the guy, I don't know. And this is allegedly with the maybe procuring girls or boys of, I don't know if they're underage or not, but trying to get girls to come back for them. Now that's all. That was an alleged.
Yeah, seen that comment that somebody left. So that's one of the allegations as well.
Yeah,
that's an allegation. Like she was fucking with dudes.
Yeah, trying to say she was like a fucking Jeffrey Epstein's girl type of situation. But
no proof yet.
No proof of that so far.
That's much a little more.
I don't remember exactly when I first heard of Eliza, but I just know that at one point I started seeing her basically everywhere around conservative media spheres. It seemed like anyone who had a podcast was talking to her. I mean, this lady has spoken to Michael Malice, Dr. Drew, Zuby, and she's even been interviewed by the Daily Wire and Ben Shapiro. And I'm not mentioning any of those people to by any means try to implicate them in the scandal or drama we're going to be discussing today. It's more so to just let you all know that, yes, this was a notable person. She wasn't just anybody. She was essentially tight, or at least familiar with the who's who of right-wing media. And in fact, over the past year, especially, Eliza's platform grew so large that she was actually able to get in touch with Elon Musk and the people who run Twitter. Yeah, apparently she's so tight with Elon that there's at least rumors going around that he gifted her a Tesla. And yes, those of you who are familiar with the story, you'll already know that. Keep that Elon Musk connection in mind because it's going to come up later. So that's Eliza Bleu in a nutshell. And I guess the way that I was introduced to this entire rabbit hole we're going to be going through together is that one day I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw Eliza post a very strange tweet. She wrote, "I'm going to address this one time and one time only. A non-consensual photo was posted of me yesterday on Twitter. The photos have been removed. The source of the photo has also been contacted, and I'm preparing to escalate to the full extent of the law." Now, obviously, any type of revenge porn, posting explicit photos of someone without their express consent, that's a really terrible thing to do. However, I think it's safe to say that it's extra scummy to do that to a survivor of human trafficking, with the implication being that the explicit photo of them was actually taken while they were being trafficked. That would be just one of the worst things that could happen to someone. Not like a lot of other people who first saw that tweet and maybe weren't familiar with the situation. I was absolutely horrified. But upon looking into things further, it turns out that there is some evidence to suggest that that's not at all what's happened. And before we get into what actually has likely happened, I do want to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Noble Gold. The folks over at Noble Gold.
Your damn sponsors.
Eliza's tweet addressing the allegation that people were posting non-consensual photos of Eliza. Someone chimed in that the screenshot in question appears to have originated from a music video publicly available on YouTube for several years. And I think it's important to mention here that the music video mentioned in that community note is now no longer on YouTube, because you see, it seems like Eliza has been going on quite the censorship warpath, taking down any material that might contradict the idea that she is just a humble human trafficking survivor, rather than someone who, let's just say, used to engage in adult activities for money.
So this dude posted a screenshot of a music video, and this bitch tried to make it seem like it was revenge porn. Got his fucking channel struck. Blah, 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 blah.
That's the dangerous part. That's what makes it all makes it fall back into her being fake and phony. You know what I mean? And it's
Yet,
using
as
it
people who
to
are familiar,
grift.
Right, that grift shit, right? I guess she is. If she listen, but this is beyond the levels of grifting. No, I mean, like you're a piece of garbage if you pretend like fucking, rape happened to you or anything along
This ain't
those
still
lines.
toe Joe shit, bro.
Yeah,
this is fucking the ultimate.
Yeah,
you
This
know,
ain't
it'd be like if I
bullshit.
was like saying I was taking money for cancer survivors that are fucking deaf and blind and can't communicate.
Right. Scumbag shit and buying fucking natty ices and extra small condoms with
Straight
money.
up, bro.
You know
Straight
what I
up
mean?
and down.
World Star Hip Hop proved that they paid Eliza and own full rights of it, so they are considering legal action as well. See that? See that bullshit? Good. Listen, good regardless, right? Because whether you were a victim of sex trafficking or not, doing that shit is scumbag shit. So she should be shit on for that, right? But I just, it's so hard nowadays, bro. But to me, this kind of is what makes it look crazy right here. Hold on. Right around here. This is like right around the blind date shit, and when they talk about how she was lying about her age, etc.
This is a very long thread. We're not going to go through all of it. If you want more information, I recommend you reading it yourself. But Defango explains that Eliza Bleu was actually on a TV show called Blind Date, which ran from 19.
I'll tell you one thing: this bitch needs to get someone to edit her videos, though, because her jump cuts and her audio is fucking driving me crazy.
How dare you, dude?
You know what I mean? I hear it from that angle. You know what I mean? So it fucks me up. It's like listening to a song that's not mixed right or something.
How dare you, dude? She should not show her pussy, dude. How dare you?
Explains that Eliza Bleu was actually on a TV show called Blind Date, which ran from 1999 to 2006.
Man,
And
Roger
on that
Lodge?
TV show from 2006, Eliza claimed to be age 21 and talked about sex. Yet, as people who are familiar with her story of being sex trafficked know, now she claims that a year later in 2007, she was 17 and being trafficked.
Now,
Come on now.
Eliza lives a rock and roll lifestyle. She says she's pretty exciting, but she still has problems when it comes to men.
I'm self-seeking, self-centered, and fear-based. And I have high expectations as far as sex goes.
They're just kind of confusing stuff and already.
This bitch, bro.
Hi, I'd like to take advantage of trafficked women and say I'm vouching for them.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Eliza. I pretend to be sex trafficked and I like beer.
I mean, and it also says it right in her name. Eliza. I mean, this bitch is just Eliza.
Yeah.
That's high quality. You're talking about high level humor here, folks. High level.
I mean, and then so I think maybe we'll leave that one at that, right? Did you timestamp? No, I don't mean the topic. I mean that video. Did you timestamp anything in the long one you sent me? Or no?
No, I just watched the first about 35 minutes of it.
Okay.
So I have all that information just, bottled up and ready to fire out facts that I don't know about.
Yeah. I'll pull up this one. A pro who wanted us to take a look at this shit. He sent me this article.
There we go.
See what we got here. See if we could pull a little more information. Try to, make a little more educated assessment. Eliza Bleu's own friends aren't buying her trafficking story. So it's a new story.
Wow.
With striking lilac hair and a pugnacious attitude, the anti-sex trafficking advocate, all right, known as Eliza Bleu, has broken into some of the top tiers of right-wing media for a few years. Bleu, who refers to herself as come on, give me something here. I want to see about her friends. That's what I really want to see right now, All right, here we go. Now, two former friends of Bleu tell the Daily Beast that at best, Bleu is exaggerating her experiences for attention. At best. So that means you're telling me she could have had some experiences like that? Is that what you're implying? Because even if you were slightly sex trafficked, I'm going to say that you could say you were sex trafficked.
I know. And then it's like sex trafficking means is against your will. When I seen her, I was like, maybe she turned some tricks. I don't know. Maybe she was turning tricks. I mean, but
maybe that's the thing, right? Yeah, well, that's what I wrote. Those are the notes I wrote as I was watching it.
Oh, I had some notes right here too. Hold on.
Used to be a hoe, not a hoe no mo. Covering the
right
scent of the hoe. She the hoe you used to know. That's
attention
what I
whore.
yeah,
Also,
definitely attention whore.
Terrible taste in music.
Fucking Chemical Romance.
My
It's making a
Chemical
lot
Romance. Jesus Christ.
It's making a lot of her old friends around here really angry, said Carly, a one-time pal of Blue who has known her for 2 decades, who added she believes Blue is completely lying. So this one ain't buying it at all. So old Carly Wenzel? Hey, Carly Wenzel. Is that a fucking real name? What the fuck is a Carly Wenzel? That shit sounds like a fucking Dr. Seuss fucking character. That just sounds like a fucking Horton here's a fucking a Carly Wenzel.
Horton here's a whore.
Yeah, Horton here's a whore. Fucking Carly Wenzel, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. This bitch must have got punched in her forehead. Fucking 1 through 9th grade. All right, let's do it.
Was it 1 through 9? 1 through 9th grade? Was that Canada?
Yeah, it's just the number for some
1
reason.
through grade 9?
Yeah. That was in the article I read. I just don't have it in front of me.
Oh no. They're here though. We'll get the paperwork.
Let's see what else we got here. So she says she ain't buying it. She said she's lying straight up. Blue grew up in a rural area along Illinois' border with
Quad
Iowa.
Cities is rural. I know where it's at. I know exactly where it's. Yeah, dude. Just farm cut corn. Oh, I lived out there.
You lived out there?
My mom dragged us out there with Jay, the meth addict, Nintendo playing maniac. Yeah, it's on the border of Iowa and Illinois. It's
Iowa, Illinois. Okay, and it's rural as fuck, right?
Rural, bro. It's rural. Yeah.
So who was she trafficked by? So who's she trafficked by? A bunch of fucking white boys in a fucking F-150?
That's the thing, is that she never admits, right? Or even gives a hint of who she was trafficked by. It's like, you're gonna have to guess. You're wrong.
Right.
Ooh, I'm so right. I'm so trafficked. Ooh, what did I do?
Despite her claims to the contrary, public records prove that Blue's original name was Eliza Morthland. Jesus Christ. These bitches got the most fucking goddamn fucking. You know why this bitch had to make up all the shit? Because she got some fucking Amish pussy. This bitch got the driest, most fucking no electricity using pussy in the world. So she dyed her shit purple and said she was trafficked.
I met her at fucking the Des Moines fucking state fair, dude. She ate 22 fucking corn dogs, dude. Back to back to back.
Yeah. Yeah. She was doing a Requiem for a Dream at the rural fucking county fair with corn dogs in both fucking ends. No, but listen, to Cass's point though, well, I hope she wasn't, because all the people calling her out would be great. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm leaving trap doors, because I don't know. I'm talking my shit. We're having our little cracks, but I mean, who knows, man? She working with a butter churner. Yeah, exactly. I mean, do you hear these names? Eliza Morthland and Carly fucking Wenzel? Bro, that's the most fucking handsmaid tale.
You take it back, dude. She's heir to the. She's heir to the. She's heir to the Wiener Schnitzel Foundation, dude.
Yeah,
show some respect.
Yeah, fucking bitch, fucking pose naked for Oktoberfest magazine in fucking in 2003. You know what I mean? Miss Oktoberfest, fucking bitch. Oh, you getting traffic, bitch? Yeah, bitch got fucking barrels of whiskey covering her titties in a fucking man's fucking.
She got food traffic, dude. Like she's basically. She's big pharma, literally big farm. That's high level, dude. You're talking high level situations here.
Yo, read this fucking line right here. This is some OJ shit. You want me to read it?
Hit me.
Let's say hypothetically it is made up, Blue said. What's my biggest win so far in public? I guess she meant to say
okay.
Getting Twitter to address child and making it a top priority.
That's
so
it,
she's
bro.
Basically saying she's winking.
Yeah,
she's like, I might be lying, but I did something good.
Right?
And I gotta give her, you gotta salute it. She just winked at us, bro.
Yeah,
she just winked.
What do you guys think of that? What does everybody think of that?
That's comment below, like and subscribe.
Below.
Don't forget to hit the bell.
Hit the subscribe. Yeah. Hey, right here across.
yeah. See, pinned in the first comment.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, man. Because when I see this, dude, I go, come on. And then I go, whoa. And then I go, yo. And then I go, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, dude. She's fucking. This is. What do we do with this?
Yeah,
what are we supposed to do, dude?
To me,
if she is guilty is charged. What do you do with that?
Right. This is what I'm saying. Like, nothing else I heard convinced me quite as much as this shit right here. To me, that's breaking the fourth wall. You know what I mean? That's like that's like Zach Morris looking at the fucking camera and Saved by the Bell and talking to me.
Yes, good
You know
call.
what I mean? You know, that's what that shit is, bro. Maybe it was like a couple of friends got like 100 if they brought their loose friend. Has she given any Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Like,
Cass,
I don't know.
exactly.
Listen, maybe she has though, Cass. Because the thing is, like, I also haven't heard of this woman until like 2-3 days ago. So, truthfully, maybe. I know she was on Dr. Drew. You could probably go back, watch her on Tim Pool, and maybe, you know, because I don't think this is gonna go away right this second anyway. So maybe we'll talk about it a little more moving forward. But to me, that's it right there, bro.
And who's backing her? Like, somebody has to be backing her. Is she making all these moves herself? Does she have a PR team?
A PR team? What? Like, all right, so this is what you got to do. You got to go out there. You were sex trafficked.
No.
On the sex traffic scale, it was a 3.5. You know, and this is what you got to do. All right. Like,
not that they know that she's a lion sack of shit. If she is allegedly, if she allegedly is a lion sack of shit.
Yeah.
I guess I can say that shit. Whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. But it's like, but for her to get on all these shows, and she's like, fuck it, I'll just do this podcast circuit and sell my wares that way of being, you know, pro fucking or anti sex trafficking,
right?
And make money that way. Because how's she getting on all these shows?
Blind Date, bro. If she was on Blind Date, I've seen this bitch before back in the day. Because I remember late night, all twisted up, 3-4 in the morning, watching fucking 2-3 hours of Blind Date as I fell asleep for hours.
So you probably whacked off to this.
No, I definitely didn't whack off to this. This bitch looked like the first generation fucking robot that they need to fucking remelt.
I seen a comment that said she was like the bootleg Pink. Or like a knockoff Pink.
Bitch, get out of here, this bitch, bro. But I mean, as far as that, she looks better now. I mean, there's like times where I've seen her recently and I'm like, all right, she's okay.
Now, would you sex traffic her now or here?
Let me get a good look at her now again. I don't know. Now this bitch look like fucking. What's my show? Bridget Nielsen. What's her name?
Yup, exactly. Flavor Flav's ex-wife.
Yeah. Now she look more like goddamn Bridget Nielsen. She looked like Megan. What's her name? Rapinoe, the soccer player. She looked like the top lesbian. Like if you were picking lesbians, like you know, you about to play dodgeball back in the day when you were a kid at school and shit, and you lining up lesbians. Right. This bitch right here is top pick. Numero uno. This bitch right here could kick a soccer ball 83 miles per hour.
Definitely.
This bitch right here can give you herpes. This one can give you herpes though. You know what I mean? That's the difference. This bitch bought away the herpes with this shit.
I wonder. So My Chemical Romance is probably going to get sued for starting this shit, right?
What? But why did she accuse them of like? I mean, she accused them of the trafficking. Is that the story?
I mean, basically,
you just said you didn't know who accused
sounds
them.
Like it.
Okay. Her parents have some money. They own a huge farm in Illinois, like hundreds of acres. Wow.
Yeah, because she
that's
says
that's a lot of land. That's a lot of trafficking land. Let me tell you.
Maybe it's a cover that she's trafficking, and this is all a cover.
I mean, that's the face of a sex trafficker. I can tell you that. That bitch right there looks like fucking Heidi Fleiss after she ate some pussy with caviar on the clit.
This is why we just got to be careful with people that talk that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like the general public, when I get on Twitter, I'm like, I don't know, like people that talk about this stuff a lot that are like saying I'm speaking for anonymous victims.
Yeah, a lot of times the people who speak so great.
You want to, because 99.9% of the population is always going to say, this is a good person. This is a great thing.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to go, Fuck this
You know,
bitch,
question.
bro.
Oh yeah, bitch. Were you trafficked?
Yeah.
Were you, bitch? You know what I mean?
Where's
It's a
the proof?
requirement. You want to
Where's the
help these
proof?
kids? Yeah. Yeah. Show me a vaginal tear, bitch. Show me a vaginal tear, bitch.
Show me that shit. You
Show
show
me a-
me the Mexican fucking crossing, the videotape when they dragged your ass in here. The coyotes brought you, you
Yeah.
fucking slut.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah.
but that
Show me
buys
the
you
Yellowstone
time. You're a
brand on your chest,
scumbag.
bitch. That's who that bitch looked like. Michael Landon's daughter, the bitch from Yellowstone.
Jesus
You ever watch
Christ,
Yellowstone?
I love Yellowstone, but I've only watched like the first season. Which
You know
one
the
is
bitch
it?
we talk about? Was she in it? The
Oh,
blonde.
the,
that's like
the
talks-
politician?
No,
Is she
no,
the
no,
pol-
no. The blonde bitch that talks all like country and you can barely understand what she's saying half the time. You might not have got to
man.
her.
No, I didn't
You
get
might
to
not
it
have
yet.
got to her.
No,
And
I'm
it
still on.
turns out-
Are you watching 1923?
No, I'm only on Yellowstone. I don't know.
Did
if
you
I'm gonna
watch
go back to the old-
1883?
I don't think I'm gonna go to the old shit. I'm not
You
sure.
better. You better, because it's fucking better,
Damn,
dude.
man.
It's
And
way better.
Nah. For me,
Not
it's
1923. 1883 is the best one. Is the best one out of all of them with Sam Elliott.
Yeah. Well, Sam Elliott.
Hands down. Sam Elliott is the fucking man, dude. I'll suck his dick right now. I gotta take a piss.
Oh my god, this man is back to like first 5 episode level urination. This is what I used to deal with when we first started the show, and he was drinking constantly. Not that it's that long ago, year and change ago, but this man used to pee 5 times in 2.5 hours. I've honestly, I can honestly say I've never met another man with a bladder this bad at his age. You know what I mean? Like you would think by the way he acts, whines, lashes out, urinates, erectile dysfunctions, etc., you would think Dust gotta be approaching 60. But he's not. Dust is actually 32 years old.
31 and a half.
Dust is the oldest 31-year-old
Mhm.
you ever seen in your life. You know what I mean? That's what Uncle Dust is. He's the fucking the most fucking PTSD'd out 31-year-old.
Those bombs really hurt, dude. All those fucking Vietnam checks I did, and all the Gulf check. I was in the Gulf War. I was in all Gulf Wars. Every last one.
Yeah. All 4. The
All
fourth one
4.
was at
That's
the
right.
fourth one was at a golf course in Texas.
The Gulf
That's
War.
the fourth Gulf War. You know what I mean?
Mayfair. I was at Mayfair Country Club.
Yeah.
I did a lot of Castleberry. Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
We took down Pebble Beach in the Gulf War.
So
A lot of
yeah, I don't
people
know.
did.
I don't know. I don't know about that bitch, man. Like my mind is still...
It's questionable because you don't want to believe that there's so much scumbaggery, right? That's a high level of scumbag if it's true. If it comes out to be true that somebody was out there taking money for victims that weren't victims, or
Right.
she wasn't a victim, at the bare minimum, she wasn't the victim. You don't want to believe these people are out there, bro, doing
No,
this.
it's
You
the
just don't.
most scumbaggery. Like I would argue that, like, obviously the act is the hurting a woman, hurting a child, right? But then like right after that would be like accusing somebody of doing something like that or pretending like it happened to you. You know what I mean?
Taking money for cancer victims, taking money from sex
Yeah.
victims, rape victims, like taking money from the veterans that aren't veterans, taking money for wounded veterans. It's like,
right.
What? Like you're dealing with a high level, sophisticated manipulation at the highest degree that finds that society, in our society, we deem these things horrendous, terrible, children, right? Rape, these type of things. We as a society, we all agree that these are things that we need to be.
Thank God we finally started agreeing on
But
that.
you have a manipulator. You have a mass. I would even say if it takes a psychopath personality to do something like that. And I just watched Joseph Peterson III on Joe Rogan, dude.
You mean Jordan Peterson?
May or may not have been on.
You mean Jordan
something.
Peterson?
I don't know how many cups of coffee that man drinks a day, but Joe Rogan said about 7 words in about 4 hours. And I'd like to say, for the record, pump your goddamn brakes, Jordan.
Yeah, he's a little much. Him
Jesus
and Shapiro,
Christ.
they're both the same. Like, bro, calm your fucking. And listen, I'm not one to talk, you know what I mean. But I also listen quite a bit, even though I talk a lot.
You try. You've gotten better.
Yeah,
You're definitely not JP. JP just, I don't know
Yeah.
what the and I look at him when he talks about narcissists, and I go, isn't like, I don't know what a narcissist is. I'm not sure about the whole wrap my head
There's
around
a lot
that
of
idea.
traits. A lot of people have traits that could be.
But what if we find out that JP is just a fucking psychopath? I'm like, does he ever get a word in his house? Has he ever heard anything his kids
like
said?
he can never talk at home, so whenever he goes on the show, he's like, so the archetype of a women are terrible. Like that whole speech he did about like, and I agree with the premise of it to a degree because it's shit I've said to my wife.
How do you not?
Like
everything he says, you kind of agree with.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah, there's something to it. But then the problem is, like everybody fucking else, no matter how smart you are, no matter how much your intentions are pure, there is something dogmatic that happens with most of these people, you know, and it becomes a thing where it's like you have to ride a line, you have to stick to this particular script you have in a lot of ways, and that's when he gets, you know, like off the rails a little bit for me.
I mean, Joe Rogan calls him out of nowhere. He's like, "You're having this beef with the Canadian Psychologist Board." And they're about to, and he's fired up, dude. And he's just like, let's go.
Can't blame him, though. He is getting railroaded, though. That I will say.
It sounds like shit. And
he's getting railroaded.
At the end of the day, I'm just talking shit right now.
No. He's getting railroaded, but everything else you said is true.
Everything that JP says, I got his back. There's nothing I can sit here and tell you I don't agree with that was on that last episode. I watched the whole I turned it off a couple times because I didn't hear Joe Rogan anymore. I didn't hear Joe Rogan.
I got to go back. It was getting a little much. I like him. He says a lot of real shit, but I got to go back. Like I like Lex Friedman and people like that. Even Elon Musk.
Lex is all right.
I like people who talk in deep ways, but also like you got to have some give and take a little bit, right? Whereas like Jordan Peterson, like, you know, even when he gives you a little bit, it seems like he's like wiggling his way towards also saying, but no. You know what I mean? He's like, well, yeah, that is true about him.
Well, he does a two-sided argument is his thing. Right. He'll give you, like, it'd be like if I was here and you were giving my response, you were saying it.
That's how you got to do it, though. It's straw man, steel man. You know, you in order to debate anything or really like talk about a topic, they say, you know what I mean? Or, you know, and I pretty much agree. You should be able to argue either side, like thoroughly.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's fine. But when you're on a show with somebody else,
and you just
Joe Rogan,
yourself,
he's talking to himself with another man in the room. It makes me feel awkward. That's why I turned it off. I would turn it off. Like I'd be like, because he would hit the points that I give a shit about, right? Like the kids, the trans, the this, the that, and he'd hit them, and I'd be like, dude, I was by myself, like I was watching the Philly game for Philly fans. I was like, fuck yeah, like a fucking fag, like I'm a straight up fucking fag. Be quiet. Don't say that shit, Cliff. Calm down. I turn it off. Then like an hour, I go walk the dog. I go do this. I do some my little weights and shit. And I come back. I'll be like, all right, let me get a little bit more JP. You got to take him in increments.
Yeah, you got to take him in increments. And honestly, he is like that usually a bit, but he was like that more on that episode than I've ever seen, and rightfully so. You know, the guy's literally, they're trying to take away his fucking, you know, they're inching towards taking away his license. Like he said, step one is what they're doing. And then the only other worse step than that is actually trying to take my license away, which they haven't officially, you know, tried doing yet, but it's, you know, it's the steps to that. So I can't blame him. And the dude talks a lot of real shit, but then he also definitely, like, every once in a while, it's like just a little further. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You got to understand, like, I get what you're saying, right? Like,
I like when he does the awkward shit with God. With Joe, because he's on his Exodus thing. He's on his Exodus kick. Yeah. And it makes me like go, because I know, you know, not that Joe doesn't say either or. He might be the biggest Christian ever, and he just might hold it in.
No, Joe's very like in between with that type of stuff. Like,
but don't speak for Joe. And I hate this. Every podcast I'm on, somebody speaks for Joe. And it's like,
you just started watching Joe Rogan like 4 months ago.
Listen. Doesn't matter. Listen,
I literally just started watching Joe Rogan, and now like I'll hear him. It's so great because I'll hear him like say shit like literally right after an episode. Like you can predict what Dust might talk about by watching yesterday's Joe Rogan.
I'm all in on bats. I'm all in on bats, bro.
The bat episode was great.
Oh, the bat episode was great. That one caught me out.
His stories, bro. Aside from the bat shit. The stories about being in the jungle and all that shit.
That was a good one. You know, there was, this is now I'm going to be Joe Rogan fanboy because I caught a clip of the Chinese guy with Vice that's not in Vice magazine anymore. Like he started it with them.
Yeah.
Oh man, Dang Wu. I want to say his name's like Dang Wu or Wang Lin or like Chang Li. It's probably none of those. It's probably like David Lee. But
wait, are you talking about the survivalist dude, the former military dude that was just on?
No, that guy. That one scared. That one scared me. I don't like the ones that scare me.
That dude's a little nutty too. You can tell that dude. Like
he's killed murderfuckers and he's fine with it. He's fine with murder, and
he'll skin you. He'll skin you. Yeah,
and that's the guy you do want to be with, but also he you know, if he has to do you in, he'll do you. He'll do you in. And there's something. That one was a trip, bro. That one was a trip too. No, there was a guy that was with Gavin McGinnis, and it was an old one where he was like a 17-year-old living in Jerusalem in Israel, and was an American, but just went to Israel, lived there as like a 17, 18, then decided that there was a dinosaur that he thought was still alive in the Congo. Went by himself.
When was this?
It's great, bro. It's great. No, this is like 3 years ago. It was a clip that just popped up on my YouTube feed. And I go, who the fuck is this?
Do you remember the name of the guy?
Type in like Chinese fucking dinosaur JRE.
Chinese dinosaur.
I'm telling you, man, it had me, bro.
Right now, I have like a cartoonishly vision of like what a Chinese dinosaur would look like in the Flintstones. For some reason, that's what popped in my head, and it was just like, oh, like you know, like the whole old like, oh, like fucking. I don't know why that's what my brain built.
Yeah,
that's what my brain built right there, real quick. David Choe.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
yes,
him.
yes. Oh, David Choe. Oh, David Choe is he's a wild, bro. I took me a minute to watch that episode because it was so nuts, bro. Like this dude is like fucking out of his bird.
Out of it.
Yeah, just
out of
his
Cliff.
fucking bird. Yeah.
I mean, I thought I was nuts, and you probably think you're nuts if you look back at your life when you're 17, 18. But to make that leap by yourself, no Navy, he didn't join the Navy, he didn't go to like Peace Corps. He just went to Israel and was living on a farm, working his way. Is that what it was? A Velociraptor? Is that what he thought it was? Oh, that's a throwback. God damn it, Joe.
Callback, Joe.
Callback, hell yeah. And then he said that he was looking for a dinosaur and went there, and a German guy, he thought he was going to kill in the forest. He met a German guy in the Congo outside of it and was like, I'm going looking for this dinosaur. He's like, I'll go with you. And the guy was like the son of like the German chancellor at the time. Yeah, and they just got lost. He said they got lost and got found by pygmies like a week later or 2 weeks later or whatever, when he was like, I was going to kill the guy. He honestly, in his mind, and it blew my mind, bro, like to get to that point.
Because he knew he might have to. When it's survival, bro, and you're sitting there in the middle of the jungle fucking surrounded by fucking pygmies.
Well, he said that the guy was like belittling him, humiliating him, eating all the food. He ate all the food.
Right. I remember now. He was like bullying him and shit.
Bullying him, bro. To bully somebody in that setting where you're already in fear of your life and like, how are we gonna eat? How you're away from society. Now you're in like Lord of the Flies, survivalist instinct shit, Cliff. It blew like, I don't know, that one just sprung to my mind. It was incredible. Because what would you do? Would you kill somebody and would you eat them?
Oh, if it's life or death, I mean, I think like I'm super weird and not down with shit like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, if it's life or death, you know what I mean? If it's life or death, bro. Yeah, if you know it's like, you know, haven't eaten for weeks or whatever the fuck I don't know, I forgot the exact press of it, you know, what's the edge of what you cannot eat for. But like, if you're at that point, what are you going to do? Or you have
3 days, 4 days?
Or do you make an agreement? You know what I mean? Like, yo, listen, you know, I'm a cut your leg off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We'll share your leg first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Then we'll see where things go.
Start with the pinky toe.
Right.
Then like your pinky, right? You're trying to balance the cutting.
Right.
That would be the way to do it. Yeah.
Right, because you won't be able to use the whole person if you kill them all in one shot anyway, because you don't got a refrigerator. You know, you don't got a fucking, You know, what are you gonna do? Dry them? Like, you can make beef jerkies. You know,
you could go Motel Hell, classic 70s, 80s movie where they just buried them up to their head and just kind of smoked the meat down there in the ground.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, Motel Hell, great movie.
That's reason number 137. Yeah, exactly.
Don't visit a Congo. And then the guy was like, they weren't even far from society. I remember in the story, they were not far. You know, they just kept going in circles.
It would take a lot for me to do it, though. Like, it would have to be absolute worst case scenario. I am going to die if I do not get some type of protein, some type of sustenance. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck.
And then that fight, then to try to rationalize with the guy you're with that, like, we're gonna have to eat each other if we can't catch an animal, right? How many times you try to spend catching something in the jungle?
Yeah, you got to eat insects, bro. There's insects. Like, one thing the jungle provides is a lot of fucking insects, right? So, like, you could just eat a whole bunch, bro. You know, you seen Bear Grylls, you seen fucking Survivor Man. You know what I mean? In the jungle, bro. There's all sorts of little.
Because you'd start drinking your own piss. That'd be first. You're thirsty. So you'd start. That's number one. You where you're.
I don't know if there's any protein. That's the only problem, right? It's all cartilage. Right?
I don't know if I think I'd have to get so mad at the person. I'd have to work myself up into like a hate-filled like mental state to be like, I hate you. Why'd you make me do this? I'm eating your dick.
I think you'd eat the dick for no reason.
I just eat it first.
Judging from that's like, and before you eat it, you'd gnaw on it and suck it and tenderize it. You know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, I'm gonna eat it. I'm eating it.
I might just save it and carry it around with me, just lick on it like a lollipop, and then eat the rest of it. Eat the gut, the tits, the fucking brain. Savor the. I'd be like, oh, this is the human being, man. This is the testosterone. This is.
You take some tree sap, right, and then you just roll it around in fucking insects. You know what I mean? So like, and you just like suck the insects off, and then you do it again, and it's like you just keep using it and using it. You know what I mean?
Oh. God damn it, Cliff. You know me too well, because it does sound like it's tempting.
Jesus Christ, bro. So good news, Dust.
Okay.
You can start donating blood again.
Thank God.
You can actually admit your truth and donate blood.
I want to live my truth, Cliff, no matter what. That's the deal. So FDA eases blood donor restrictions on gay bisexual men? Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't even know this. Apparently, all right, so this is what I'm trying to understand. The FDA's plan would ease restrictions that were set during the HIV/AIDS crisis in the 1980s, which several medical and health organizations say are discriminatory. The changes are necessary to maintain an adequate blood supply. They're like, yo, everyone's a faggot.
Were they?
They're like they're all gay. We need some gay blood, or we ain't gonna have no fucking blood. These motherfuckers all sucking dick and plowing each other, and we got no goddamn blood bags. Get me the gay blood. Roll the dice. Play Russian AIDS roulette. And get me the fucking goddamn gay blood. Go to the motherfucking crowbar and go fucking Jesus Christ, bro. The fuck? The fuck? To maintain adequate supplies. Oh man, bro. What is going on here? And how did it like you were saying before the show? How did they determine this?
I don't know. And were they just so you would pull up and they'd say, okay, you want to donate some blood? Yes. Okay, you're a male. Yes. Who do you have sex with? Other males. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Take your dirty blood and get the fuck out of this clinic. We don't want your plasma. We don't want your fucking infected fucking hemoglobin. Take your infected hemoglobin and kick rocks, you fucking pipe smoker. Kick rocks, you jerky fucking maker. I heard you make jerky with your asshole. Bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? What do you like? Yo, you go.
It's fucking wild, dude.
You go to the blood bank, and like the first thing they do is they have a dude pull his dick out to see who's gay, You know what I mean? They just have a dude pull his thing out, and then whoever reacts, they just fucking kick him out. They kick him right out. They're like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking fag. yeah. Homoglobin. You fucking get your
Homoglobin.
Holy shit, man, bro! I didn't even know this was a thing.
I mean, who would? Who would think of this? Nobody would. You just go like, you know what I mean? They take blood from everybody as long as it doesn't have disease in it, right? Like, you wouldn't give a shit. It doesn't say that there were disease. Now they're taking disease blood, right? We'd be like, oh, now they're taking AIDS blood. You go, oh, shit. That's wild.
Now we're taking gay blood.
Now we're taking gay blood. You're like, what does that mean? Because automatically I was like, in my head, that's what I thought. I go, oh, they mean they're taking AIDS blood. They're cleaning AIDS blood? No. They're just not denying gays and bis and whatever else from giving. Wild.
God.
That's wild, bro. It's 2023. Okay.
They're
That's
like,
fine.
we'll take the gay blood. Bring in the gay blood. We're running low. Everyone's a fucking homo now. Bring in the gay blood. Bring it in. Back the truck up. Back it up. Drop it here. We need the fag blood.
Is there people that go, I only want to take straight blood or gay blood or trans blood or black blood or white?
I don't have the article here with me.
Okay.
But there have been approximately 29,000 people who denied gay blood. And that's what caused this original rule to be put into place. There was 29,000 deaths in the first year and a half when gays admitted they were gay and gave blood. 29,000 deaths because they refused it. They refused it. You know what I mean? There was actually a conspiracy that they said that gay DNA looked like penises. You know what I mean? Like I used to like you know what I mean? Like instead of like it's like the cells, there's all dicks interlocking. You know what I mean? Bro, what the fuck, dog? What the fuck?
I don't know. This is another one of those things where it's like we could have made this up and wrote it and presented it, and it'd be like, this is wild. And
FDA eases blood donor restrictions on gay and bisexual men. Dykes have always been allowed.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? With that here, bro.
So they're saying trans has always been accepted, and gay and bisexual were blocked out.
You got to repeat that. You went robot.
I said,
for a quick second.
was trans always accepted? Because they're only saying gay, bisexual, right? But now we have all these other, at least trans. You have gay, bisexual, and trans.
In 2045, we're gonna be doing episode 695, and it's gonna be like FDA eases blood donor restrictions on trans blood. You know what I mean? The fuck, bro? This is the bro. When I see this article, I was like, bro, is this fucking real? I thought it was a goddamn joke, bro.
And when you see it, because it's so easy for these to be jokes these days, where you're just scrolling through and you're like, yeah, whatever, man. You know what I mean? Funny, haha, good one.
Dust's life story. He missed out because he was in the bathroom. He wouldn't be able to donate the blood and shit, and on the dick.
Bro, have you ever donated blood? It's tough, dude.
No, I never have.
It's tough. I donated for free movie tickets. You know me? I got that part Jew. I know I'm part Jew, bro. I know it. I'm definitely part Jew. I jumped on this bus that was parked outside an Orlando theater with me and Bobby. And as soon as, they took my blood and we couldn't go see a movie. The night was over. You know what I mean? It makes you so woozy, and they give you tickets for whatever, but it ruined the night. I didn't know. Obviously, I saved a couple kids. No big deal. Saved a couple gay kids, most likely. A couple gay black kids, whatever. No big deal.
And I think you mentioned this in the past.
Of course.
So just to clarify, you did the blood for movie tickets. You were probably going to do something that night anyway. Got the movie tickets that were only valid for that night and didn't even end up going to the movies.
Didn't even end up going, dude.
They just tricked you into giving blood.
Trick me, dude. They drove off and
they give you fake tickets They look at certain people and they're like, give them the fake ones. Give them the fake ones.
Yeah. When I got in there, they were like, "Gotcha, bitch," and they just fucking. I mean, it was what's her name was on there? Eliza Bleu was on there, and she goes, "Now you're being sex trafficked, Big Red." She sex trafficked me. My Chemical Romance came out and played a song, fucking sung me a ballad while they sucked the blood out of my cock.
I still can't get over this shit here, bro. This is hilarious. This is the greatest article. And you know what? You know what the worst part about it? The reason they lifted it is because people came out and said it's discriminatory. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, no shit, I guess, right?
I mean, and why weren't they looking?
The 80s, what?
Why weren't they? I mean, I'm saying it's 2023. What happened to like 10 years ago? This wouldn't be a thing. Like, where were all the people getting denied? Like, at what point were they getting denied? Where you're like, I want to give blood, and they go, I don't know. Fucking lighting the loafers, Lonnie.
What do you think of penis? But first, what do you think of penis? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Just fill this out here. Thumbs up, thumbs down on the penis.
Did they have a guy, the doctor that was taking the blood, the phlebotomist was like whipping out his cock and seeing if he got hard while he jerked off? I mean, what did they do?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm very disturbed and confused and delighted by this.
I mean, it is the greatest story of all time, right here. I mean, this is great. This would be like saying, like, I don't know, FDA eases blood donors, or it'd be like FDA eases soda buying restrictions on black and fucking Mexican men.
Yeah. Hey, Disney World isn't whites only anymore. You know what I mean? Like, okay, look out of here.
Or it'd be like, I don't know, FDA eases amputation restrictions on black and Mexican men or some shit. You're like, what? Like something that you just don't keep up with, but you just figure it's fine already. You're like, why would that even be
U.S.
a thing?
presidents will no longer refer to Mexicans as wetbacks. You know what I mean?
That's an extreme. That would be an extreme. That would be an extreme.
Yeah, they would never stop that. Beyond Blood is a soy-based non-binary blood type for all blood types, even gay blood.
Beyond Blood. Holy shit.
Universal.
That's good. See, that's the type of shit in the writer's room. That's a good one. That's shit you can build on.
Yeah, jump off. For
that subject right there, Beyond Meat, is great. Beyond Blood, that's Beyond fucking Blood. Great shit right there, Joe.
Yeah, it's I think what's that fucking show too? I think True Blood, right? They had something, not that, but like something in that vein. So
there's a little black smoke show in that one, little black broad in True Blood.
Yeah.
That was a good show. Baby Ebony, I liked it. I watched like a season or two, I think.
Yeah, I didn't start watching it until like after it was like already off the air.
Mm-hmm.
But like once I got into that shit, I fucking ran through.
What are you watching right now?
What am I watching? I think right now is one of the times that I'm not really watching anything too. I say Yellowstone is one of the things. You know, me and wifey been watching and shit.
She likes it too. That's good. It's always good when you got something you can watch with the wife, dude. I've been trying to get Bobby to read. Bobby hasn't watched a show like by herself or otherwise in years, dude. It's wild.
She's
like,
just
she's just not into TV. Not into TV at all, bro. No series. No, you know, she wanted to watch. I hooked her up and put on a Hamilton, the new Hamilton, the like musical that was like a couple years back, where it's like black. It's Black Hamilton, dude. Her and her girlfriend wanted to watch it. I just don't like
musicals. I can't watch musicals.
I couldn't either. I couldn't either. It's like Thomas Jefferson's Black in it. And
I don't give a fuck if Thomas Jefferson was fucking powder. I don't watch musicals. Musicals are fucking horrendous to me. I hate them. I respect the talent.
They can be done.
But no,
there's like a certain level of musical that for me it has to be history, like that one with what is it, Russell Crowe?
Oh, it has to be accurate history. Just like, look at these blacks, Thomas Jefferson,
whatever it is. It has to be it has to be accurate, bro.
That literally is about history.
It's like what is that? What is that one called? La something. You know what I'm talking about, Joe?
La Bamba.
Not La Bamba. Fucking musical while they're jumping out of the plane, they're crashing the plane. What's better than seeing Mexicans crashing a plane, dude, playing fucking Marriott?
He's
La
just,
la
he's
la
just
la 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 gay blood.
oh,
The poca si,
Donna.
the poca de gracia.
Yeah. That motherfucker singing "Oh Donna" while he slowly fucking falls
What
to
the
the
fuck?
ground.
You know what I'm talking about? It's a popular one, man.
La
something.
La Bamba, no?
Fuck it. Who gives a shit?
Look at this dude. Oh, Les Miserables or some shit?
There you go. Les Miserables.
So you seen Les Miserables and enjoyed it? Or you're just saying
it's great. It's great, bro.
Oh, you
It's
actually seen it?
Oh yeah. It's fucking great, bro. It's a great movie. It's phenomenal.
That's one of my 10,000.
It's gay as shit. It's gay as shit, but it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't watch them. It doesn't matter. Like they just do not fucking like even a great like movie, even if it's like, you know, like a kids type movie or even like a, you know, whatever. If it has any more than like 2 scenes in it where there's a little singing, it just annoys the fuck out of me. You know what I mean?
Of course. It's gay.
That's
It's
how
gay.
I remember fucking. All right. R2D2 look. Listen to me. Wait, hold on. What did Joe say here? This just in. People that watch musicals can now give blood. Yo, hold the fuck up, bro.
I earned that shit. I earned that one. Yeah. I earned that one.
And a clap.
I earned that
one.
one.
All
I
right, so
definitely
look.
did. I don't look for musicals, but that one was good.
Yeah. Look at this shit right here. Look at my man right here, bro. 45 years old, Brian Johnson spent $2 million a year to be 18 again. First of all, this motherfucker looks like he's about 27 at most.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
that might be even pushing it. You know what I mean?
30, 32. That giant vein in his neck. Come on.
Motherfucker got don't.
Why are they saying? What are they talking about? Look like? I mean, what the fuck? What are we doing?
Look, 40-year-old Brian Johnson has achieved what others have only been dreaming of accomplishing so far. A reversal of age by as many as 5 years. He has a heart of a 37-year-old and the lung capacity and fitness of an 18-year-old. But this wasn't always so and did not happen overnight through some surgery. Over a decade ago, blah, 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 started a payment processing company, Project Blueprint. Together with a team of more than 30 doctors, Zolman is currently running a series of experiments on Johnson to modify his diet, physical activity in line with his vital signs that are checked every so frequently. So this dude's doing some like fucking trying to do like age reversal type shit.
Yeah, good luck to him. That's not happening.
Is bro, the fucking lung capacity of an 18-year-old?
Yeah, but that's not a big deal. I mean, you just have to run it.
You got the lung capacity of a dead person.
That's true.
How the fuck
That's
are you
true.
talking, bro? You got the fucking lung capacity.
I also I'm not disciplined to do that. I mean, you can be disciplined and have good lungs, you know?
An 18-year-old, that's a little much.
Yeah, and I don't know what they probably have some capacity level that they go by. They gauge what an 18-year-old is before he's had life hit him at full speed, have women just disrespectful and you just getting fired from jobs and kids fucking nagging and all the fucking stress that comes with life. Look at this cocksucker. I guarantee this cocksucker has no kids. No kids. He has no kids. Guaranteed. Look at this fucking stupid ass. Fucking
Oh, he
retard.
definitely has no kids. I definitely don't think he
No
has
kids. This is they have time to do. You got time to sit around and put some.
Well, he
fucking
made a
retard.
decision, right? He made a decision. This is what he was gonna do.
Well, we all
right?
make decisions. I decided to make
Yeah.
a walk today and buy a 3-pack of Modelo and a pack of cigarettes for $23. And also look for the guy that I have a restraining order coming against and see if maybe he chases me. I have a fantasy where he tries to get me and I land in somebody's private property and have to murder him. But beside that, that's what I'm looking for. Look forward to that article.
Man, listen, bro. If you want to snitch, I support you because you're my brother.
Snitches are us, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
That's my new web. Hey, follow me at patreon.com/snitches are us.
Bro, this man looks 20 years younger than you, and he's your age. You know what I mean? You're talking all that shit, yet this motherfucker literally looks like he could be your child.
The
and
guy,
he's your fucking age,
he
bro.
looks like a fucking my retarded son that I tried to sweep under the rug, and now he still comes around and hides in the bushes to watch me drink beer. I mean,
Well,
what
yeah,
the fuck
yeah,
are you talking about?
I'm
Let's get
telling
their
you, bro.
snitches on, Bellin. Let's go.
because they should have.
So
Has
you're a
anyone done a
snitch.
Star Wars parody where R2D2 is a midget in a trash? I wonder if it exists somewhere on the internet. We got to look in that because that is hilarious. Like a most low, but like low budget, but not as in a kid did it, for like a film project in 1987 on VHS. Like low budget where you like everything looks good visually. You know what I mean? But the only sticking out ridiculous thing is that part. You know what I mean? Everything else is crisp, but R2D2 is just a midget in a fucking trash can. That could be very funny. Make a snitch, kids. Yeah, that's what dust kids are.
I'm
Fucking
saying
snitch.
let's get to snitching, people. I'm ready to start a snitch culture, bro. I'm sick of this not snitching shit.
Well, you're part of it already.
I'm done with this, dude. I grew out of the stop snitching campaign. I'm ready to start snitching, dude.
I can't, bro. It's like something just like this, just in me. Like
I know it's the couple percent of black still in you. You'll get out of it. You'll grow out of it. When your kids get a little older, you'll be like, oh hell yeah, here's what Dust was talking about. Let's start snitching, son.
Even when I was young, bro. Like
when I was young too. When I was young too, it was like.
No, I'm saying before I was even in the hood as much. Like my grandfather was big on that shit too. Like if you don't have to,
no, but after a while you go fuck them. They should be snitching. Call the cops, man.
When once you have the lung capacity of a dead person, and Brian Johnson looks like your son,
man. Fuck Brian Johnson and his goddamn broken RTD2 fucking helmet, dude. I don't even know. It makes him look like a fucking retard. I don't know what they're trying to gain.
Definitely does. Like this shit literally looks like
what?
Like
what
the
are they
shit
looking
you
at?
put
Like
on the kid who bangs his head on the wall.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like throw him a hot dog. Like we're at the barbecue and they go, "Oh, I forgot about my fucking retarded son." Throw him a fucking hot dog.
Forgot
he
about
goes,
Brian.
"Oh, I want the cheese. I want the cheese hot dog. I want the cheese dog." And you got to fucking wing him one of those off his forehead.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Brian's not doing good there, bro.
Fuck Brian, dude. Brian can eat a dick.
You got to respect it a bit, but you know. But fuck him as well.
Fuck him, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta respect it. Yeah, like what? Respect what? What's he gonna live
Bro,
for?
the fact that this dude made
What's
a lot
he
of
living
money,
for?
and he
What's
decided
living
I'm gonna put on fucking Corky's helmet. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna try to get young. While Dust and Cliff, all right, fucking.
You're saying that I'm
slowly
jealous.
decimate.
We're jealous that he has the discipline.
I'm saying
to
you're
go down
jealous.
I'm jealous.
You're jealous. I'm
Okay.
self-aware enough to be comfortable with his journey. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
I don't know why I'm calling this guy retarded. I'm wearing girls' fucking gloves. Okay. I don't even know why I'm making fun of this guy. First of all, I'm wearing
let's
Hawaiian
get
shorts.
close up on you,
I got a
fucking little-
goddamn church tabernacle behind me. My dog's fucking floating. He ripped my green screen off so you can see my fucking bed. Now you can see where I'm gonna fucking eat 200 milligrams of edibles and head plant in that shit.
No, Dust looks like a fucking grown-up fucking garbage pail kid. You know what I mean? You look like if a garbage pail kid, like a garbage pail grown-up. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, Dusty. You gotta love it, bro. You gotta fucking love it. That hat looks like a puzzle with a piece in the wrong spot. It 100% does. I agree with you.
Yeah. That is fucking
fuck
thing.
Brian Johnson at the end of the day.
Fuck Brian
At the
Johnson,
end of the day,
dude.
fuck Brian Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So, do you want to watch a Polish tourist in Mexico climb sacred pyramid and get beaten with a stick?
Yeah. I don't know why you fucking even asking. Jesus Christ. Get this fucker cranked up.
Lisa Marie Presley endured
Oh, come on. Where's this?
horrific tragedy.
This is what they do, right? With these fucking websites. They make it. I think I'm gonna see a stick beaten, and all of a sudden you're telling me about fucking Lisa Marie fucking Presley. Fuck on out of here with this bullshit, bro.
Fucking
I want to
would
see
you?
a stick
I don't know if
beaten.
I'd even touch your pussy, dude. I probably wouldn't, man. You know what I mean?
There's a
It's
rumor
probably-
that she was actually Michael Jackson. You know that?
You think it is the same person?
It is a rumor.
That's what I thought, dude. I mean, I opened a fortune cookie the other day and it said that who's this asshole?
That's William Dafoe twice.
That looked like William Dafoe times two.
That's him.
That's
Her
times
and him are him.
What's that fucking serpent fucking necklace this bitch is wearing?
It's the
fuck are we
fofo.
doing?
That's the faux. That's the fofo.
Ken
Kick in
Dafoe?
the toe with the fofo.
Foe.
That's two William Dafoe's. You know what I mean?
Saying, please, Dafoe, don't hit me no more.
She looked like Michael Jackson.
Bars.
All right, Steve game. Let's go back to the stick beating.
Bars.
Now on Hulu.
Bars. What are we looking at on this? Are we seeing a white?
That's an Aztec warrior.
That's an Aztec warrior that just
That's right.
It came back in time.
Came back in time.
Hey, focus.
Nope.
Skip past the TMZ.
Nope. A little too late. Thanks, Bella. We're about to fuck this up.
Thanks.
Yeah. No, appreciate you. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bella. No.
Dylan, don't even snitch if it helps.
No, we
Piece of
need
shit.
more
Nah,
snitches,
like-
dude. Snitches. I'm stopping the snitches get stitches. Snitches get what? Snitches get bitches, dude. Snitches get bitches, bro.
The fofo make sure your kids don't grow. I feel like that's from something. Is that from something?
Maybe not. I think you just made it up, and we should record it.
All right, let's go. Look at this. This is why you don't disrespect. Oh, look at this man. This man's walking all the way up the stairs with his stick. He's about to throw this fucking Aztec stripper down to her death. This ain't
What
beat
is-
her ass. Look at this shit. They're like, hit that bitch. Let's go. Come on, grab
Is that
that
what they're
stick,
saying?
bro. Hell yeah, look at this shit. You don't see
Where-
him making the motion of hitting
Are you
someone
not?
with
Are
the
you
stick?
not supposed to be on that thing?
Yeah, sacred steps now.
Okay, you're not supposed to be on it.
Yeah. This is Lady Gaga. What the fuck is Lady
it-
Gaga doing walking on these goddamn steps?
Oh, it's the Gog?
Yeah, that's the Gog, son. Not
Oh,
Goggins.
shit.
Let's see. Where's the stick beating? Let's go. I don't see the stick beating yet.
Is
Yo,
this how they
if
roll?
I don't see a stick beating, I'm gonna be upset.
Is this what they do every day in Aztec land?
Has anybody seen a stick beating? Because I have not seen a stick beating.
I'm gonna go up there with a fucking slinky, Cliff.
Okay, they're gonna beat her ass as she leaves. Let's go. Oh, good. They
Dog,
throwing
they're
shit
dousing
on.
her water?
Yeah,
Fuck these
yeah.
dirty fucks, dude.
Oh, here she goes. She's right there. She's walking through. They're throwing avocados at her forehead. They got shredded cheese. Little sour cream dollop. Dollop. Throwing water at her. Where's the sticks?
Water? Why is
Water,
there this
more
many
water.
motherfuckers? I feel like this is all fucking
Agua,
staged.
to be precise. Throwing agua at her.
That's
I didn't
it?
see much of a beating.
I
I'm
didn't see a
a
beating.
little. This clip was not as advertised. Just wait. All right, Cass, hold on. I don't see no real beatings. Is there a second video?
Is there?
I don't know, man. I need to see a beating here.
I mean, they threw water at her, soda. I mean, bitch just walked on some steps. What'd they do? Shit. Lazy ass motherfuckers, get a job.
Let me see. Let's see. Beat with stick on. All right, let's see. Let's see if we got more
Get a
here.
job, Mexico. Aztec.
Get a job. The whole country. Hold on.
Get a job, whole country.
Get a job, country. You know what I mean? Get a job.
Get a job, country.
Country. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe this got a little more to it. Let's see.
Hit with stick.
Oh, this looks like a better video here.
Okay, here's the stick. Is that the stick?
There
Oh, look
we
at this
go.
fucking asshole.
Yeah, because
The fuck
this is
is
the
this guy
full.
doing?
See, that was the wrong video.
Yeah.
That was some bullshit.
This and why'd they
Nah.
hire a honky? They got a light skin over here.
No, you're wrong this time, Bell. You're right sometimes. You're wrong this time. Ian, pause. 10 seconds in. Pause. Pause it real quick. Pause it real quick.
It's fucking pause,
Now, let me
motherfucker.
pontificate for 17 minutes. I'm going to pontificate for
I don't know what
17
this guy's got a goddamn trailer on it. Let's
All
go, man. He's got a trailer trucker hat.
Now, this looks like a Polish dude about to get beat with a stick. This is what we're looking for.
Oh, this ain't the girl. Okay.
No, that's a totally different video. They okey doked us, bro. My man's right there. Oh! That's another white dude, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks like
That's
another
white
honky.
on white crime in front of a
White on-
sacred Mayan temple. The fuck kind of shit is that?
Yeah, holding his head
New
and shit.
That's got to be the first time there's ever been white on white.
Owie.
He twapped him. Wow,
Look at it.
Woo!
Look at this sticking right here,
Oh,
bro. Look
man.
at this little
Hear that
Mayan
knock?
queen.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a dude? That might be a dude.
You never know nowadays, bro. That's the problem.
Look at them thick ass arms to the upper shoulders, son.
She just thick, bro. Bitch just built.
Damn.
This fucking comes from warrior fucking culture, probably. You know what I mean?
Warrior.
Get it
Aztec warrior.
Clonk. You hear that clonk?
Oh yeah, it was a good song. It wasn't too bad, but I mean, that was enough to let him know, hey, those are our steps, son. We put slinkies on that shit. We kick heads around like soccer balls.
I just don't understand, why is it a white dude protecting the stairs?
That's a good point. They had to hire a honky to get down there.
Yeah. My man's he's about to surf off of the fucking, go down the steps like with a fucking surfboard and shit. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here.
Bro, it would be fun to just go to those Aztec steps and fuck shit up, dude.
Man out here dressed like Pauly Shore.
What would they do if I was out there with some spray paint, some like construction paint, like bright orange?
Oh, you'd get murdered, bro.
You think they would fuck me up?
You probably would not live if you did some shit like that.
What if I went over there and did like, I took a bunch of chalk and I was doing hopscotch on the side of them walls? How many people's heads rolled? I mean, that's what that thing was built for, is to sacrifice the top at the top.
Yeah.
And why isn't isn't Antifa and Black Lives Matter getting down there and destroying? You imagine them going down there and trying to
You're not
ruin
paying
this?
attention, are you? This literally is Antifa protecting the sacred temple.
What I'm saying,
about this right now.
No. That's my point. You shouldn't be protecting it. You should be trying to rip it down.
Because they were murdering people.
Aztecs murdered Africans, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Cancel the Aztecs.
Cancel the Aztecs, dude. New hashtag, dude. Cancel the text, dude. Cancel text.
Cancel the Mayans. Them littering there seems more disrespectful than walking on the steps.
I like how he stopped.
100%. Yeah. I guess it's just like a thing, you know what I mean? It's like, just don't go on the steps.
Everybody has a camera. Why is it? I feel like this is like a photo op.
No, bro, it's a huge tourist spot, bro. You understand what a big tourist spot? The fucking sacred temple? Like, are you fucking serious, bro?
You know what, dude? It's overrated, bro. First of all, it's overrated.
They probably do, Mel.
And why don't they have a fucking escalator up there, Cliff?
I don't know where.
They obviously hate handicapped people. No wheelchair ramp.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That was the point. The first wheelchairs, they didn't make ramps, but the first Mayan wheelchair prototype did go down those stairs though. But it was like a John Candy movie or something. Chevy Chase.
Dude, that would be fun to like get up there with like a mat, like we used to slide down grass hills on the side.
Yeah, put a slip and slide on the fucking sacred Mayan.
Oh, that'd be the best, bro.
Just go flying down that shit.
Oh, that'd be fun.
All the locals filming the two white boys fight.
Yeah, that should be like, dude, if we had the money, I would love if we had the money and we knew like the fines for fucking up Aztec horse shit. We'd go there and like get hobos to fight at the top of that thing and film it. Just disrespect the shit out of it. I mean, don't you think that? I think Aztecs, the people that were built that shit would appreciate that more than whatever these cunts are doing.
This is scene from Apocalypto too. Here's my question. So here's my guess. Tell me if you think this is a solid theory. I think these guys might even be together. There's only two options here. Either they're together and he's like, bro, what are you doing, you fucking dickhead? You're lucky we don't get fucking killed out here, so I'm gonna just clonk you with this fucking Mayan bamboo
point.
stick.
I like where your head's at.
Or the other option is that it's like, just like a virtue signaling fucking type of dude, or not necessarily a virtue signal, either that or a dude who just wants to look like, I will not allow this. You know what I mean? Which do you vote on? Which do you think out of those two options?
I'd say, he's on tour down there and he's trying to fuck that dude up for being, he's trying to do a virtue signal.
To look good, right? To look like the tough guy or like...
For sure. Yeah.
I like how the white shirts are showing him how to walk down the stairs.
I'm just glad this guy's wearing... he's protecting against the coronavirus.
Like these. Like these. Say it again.
I'm saying I'm happy that he's wearing his corona mask. The guy on the with the hat escorting him out.
Is he really? I didn't even peep that yet.
Damn right he is.
Where at?
Right here, watch. Right there. Stop. The guy that's waving him off. The guy that's trying to stop him from hitting him again with the stick. Right there. Stop. All right. Let's try it again,
Right
Cliff.
here?
Let's try it again. God damn it. I got to take a piss. Right there. The white shirt.
Jesus Christ, bro. You're pissing like a fucking...
I'm pissing, dude. Listen,
micro machine tonight.
We're 320 in.
320. No, bro. That's in California.
You don't try to
That's in
change the time
California
with me.
time, bro. That's
You
in
don't try to
California
change the time with me. This
So
is
it's
the fucking
320.
holy tabernacle, you son.
Plus-
Do you see that dog? Do you see that dog?
It's 320 California time.
Ow! Annie, are you walking? Are you walking?
Piece of shit. I should probably.
Annie, are you
Let's
walking?
see.
Are you
I
walking?
wonder if we should wrap it up anyway. It's getting a little late. I don't know. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Talk to me. People in the comment section, whoever's chilling with us right now, let me know if we should rock out for another little while, go across a couple little quick things I got sitting around, some random shit, or should we wrap it? This fucking dude still can't mute his mic when he fucking pisses. This fucking guy. Board shots and flip-flops, Cass. What is the guy wearing that's holding the stick? Yeah, he's wearing some fucking camo fucking he picked them shit up at the fucking the Mayan Walmart. Motherfucker got the worst tattoo across there. See, I'm wondering if he's a white dude, though. We might be thinking he's a white dude because he presents as a white dude, but I think he is a white dude, though, with that being said. I have been tuned in since I got back. My brother, appreciate you, Led. You know that. Got a lot of things cooking. Maybe I could get you involved in some shit. You know, I actually need some, we should actually talk, actually, because I'm doing, I filmed one on Sunday with this dude. We're doing, like, combining forces with this, my boy, videographer, director, shit like that. And we're doing, like, comedy, parody type songs. You know, some might be more over the top, some more, you know, refined. And then, like, I'm writing it, and we're rewriting some lines and such to, like, bring whatever bars we can to life visually. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to add to the pool of beats for that. So, you know, if you got anything sitting around or you want to throw me a couple, and then, you know, I'll make sure you get full credit, shout you out, all that good shit. If it makes money, obviously we're breaking bread. But yeah, let me know. This shirt looks weird. Everything looks weird. This whole situation is weird. It's like two fucking surfers fucking fighting because a dude walked on the fucking Mayan sacred temple. Like, this shit don't get any fucking more
And
weird.
it doesn't fit.
I want to hold our pitch meeting, but I'm biased and don't want to spoil the chat's entertain. At some point in the PM. All right. At some point in the PM. Why are you laughing, bro? Why are you laughing, bro?
No, all right. I just want to say, dude, keep the song short. Okay.
Okay.
Just keep
Oh,
it
like
short.
TikTok and reels and stuff.
Let's keep it short. Yeah, make them short. People can use them by name.
That isn't. People could use one.
I don't know. Ask Bella.
That is an odd skin tone. I think it is a shirt. Wait, that is an odd. It is a skin tone, isn't it? Is that a shirt? That guy's not wearing a shirt, right? My man with the fucking.
It looks like a tattoo.
Walmart camos.
Isn't it a tattoo on his back?
Yeah, it's tattoo. I'm 95% sure. I'm not gonna say I'm full on it. You know what I mean? Dozens of beats. That's what I'm saying, bro. We'll chop it up. Because we're doing a lot of different things right now, bro. With a lot of different people with the shit. Try to maximize and, you know, combine talents and.
Oh, Motel Hell yeah, agent. Let's go.
I
That's
see
a
that
great.
one. I just say
dude,
keep the song
human
short.
beef jerky.
Yeah. Yo. That's why you said it, because Bellin said it. Yeah, Bell. Everything is gonna literally be a minute and a half at most. It's gonna be basically little intro, half a hook, verse, full hook. That's gonna be the format for pretty much all of them. And then if any of them do really well and pick up steam, we could always do a part 2, right? And then you have a part 1 and a part 2, and if you want to combine them, it's a 3-minute song. You know what I mean? 100%. Is my mic still off? Dust, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I'm back on, I think, now, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm back on, right, Bill? Yo, Dust
hear
about to watch Motel Hell. I don't think I've seen that joint. Dust
Great
said he
movie.
liked.
Oh, classic.
Peach T-shirt. Helen had some good bars, but was like 5 songs in one. No, Helen. I heard some of Helen's joints. As far as like pure words, like some of his words were good. He definitely had some good lyrics in it. Yeah, Bell. Yeah. That's the goal. That's what we talked about too. The dude has a lot of your thinking. You two, I would definitely like to connect because I think you guys would get along well too. And he just got the footage and damn near fucking finished the video too. He works very fast, has good ideas for shit, you know. So we'll see. You know, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, man. Me and Dust are gonna do what we do, you know. Hopefully, continue to get more eyes. And if the eyes don't come on this thing, they'll come on that thing, and then we'll get them over to this thing, or vice versa.
Where's these songs at? That Helen did.
I don't know. You got to ask Helen. Helen, I'll hit him up. I'll see if he can send them.
Yeah.
In multiple 6-minute diss tracks. Oh, he did them on you? You're one of the people that he did them on?
Okay.
That's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, no. Helen has some shit. He has some shit. What Helen needs, like I told him, like I would like if he ever does something again, I'd like to work with him and like fucking get that shit sharp. All he has to do is sharpen up the way he's connecting his flow. You know what I mean?
I did some rap songs on Tartarians, dude. Are you aware of the Tartarians?
Game of Thrones disses?
The mudslide conspiracy from Mr. Levi is very popular.
Yeah, no, I don't know much about this. This
is very popular. That Joe Rogan talks about, and I watched some of his videos, and then I made a couple freestyles about it, about the Tartarian mudslides, dude, and Bob Levi.
So shoot him over. Yeah, Helen's the guy. Helen's the dude. He had some potential with that shit. We were talking about it. We were talking about that shit, you know. John Levy, you know about that? Why do I feel like I know it, but I don't know it?
Bex knows.
Can you remind me of this? Because I've
He's
seen
the
like
guy. He basically goes. He says that there was, it's similar to like a Great Reset, right, in society and also that there was these giant mudslides that happened and covered up a lot of architecture that we just didn't bother seeing, and it's everywhere. So he points it out and makes videos about it and breaks it down. You know, San Francisco, big cities, bro. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
I've seen the episode. I can't click on it right now.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
you know?
I can't.
I've done some videos on it. On it. It's interesting. You know,
you heard that?
It's fun. What's up?
I'll get Bell. I want to film walking around downtown, Bakersfield, challenging bumps to freestyles.
Oh, we can do that. We can do that.
Rapping about things that matter. Words,
yeah, exactly. That's what really matters. At the end of the day, my bladder matters.
Mud floods. It's undeniable. Yeah.
Matter, sadder, gladder.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, all that Randall Carlson shit, all that Younger Dryas shit for real, not the joke. All that shit is, you know, I have no question about all that shit.
Levi. Shout out Levi.
I just think it's bothering. Maybe they covered tattoos. It does look like that. I will say that it does look like tattoos that might have gotten covered. Or he's not white, right? And he's from the area, and they're like some like different tribal type shit, you know. Or the third option, of course, is just not a good camera, so it's not clear, and there's shitty tattoos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. Helen and Kaz battled, yeah, man. We missed those errors. Me and Dust missed that run.
Yeah,
might be a good thing. Could be a good thing. Could be a bad thing. Dusty, I know you're done. I can see you running on fumes. It's late. We might as well.
Well, I'm out of beer. 3:30. 3:30 we did, man. I just want to shout everybody out, dude.
Yeah.
Bellin, Mel, Cass, Bex, Agent, man. Thank you, man. Thanks everybody. Joe, come on, man. Thank you everybody hanging with us, dude.
We appreciate all the regulars that hang.
Yes.
The people that pop in and out, but of course the loyals. Appreciate you guys.
That's fucking dope, dude.
Even more so. You know,
I mean, make it worthwhile. Wednesdays, dude.
Right. Keep the comment section going. Helps us bounce shit around. We really do appreciate y'all. Any support.
It shit makes me fucking laugh.
Shit. I got a lot of shit coming too. Me and Dusty. What I need to do now is figure out how to get Dusty. Hey, we got to figure out how to get OW right there. We got to figure out how to get Dusty involved a little bit. We got to start thinking of like online skits we could do, right? Like shit we could do, like phone call skits where there's like a topic or an argument, or you know, telemarketer, like, you know what I mean? Like anything we could think about that we could do that we could shoot separately and slice them together is what we got to focus on. So this way, because I'm really trying to keep that type of shit going a lot now that the ball's rolling a bit. And bro, let me tell you something, bro. The man on the street shit, like I was telling you the other day, oof, some of that shit is going to be hilarious. Bro, I literally, like I told you, interviewed a man with double amputees legs from the knee down is stumps. I interviewed one stump, then I interviewed the other stump.
That's gonna be good. Right? Yeah, it made me laugh, bro. I know it's gonna be good.
Everything else, you gotta get, you know. Yeah, Dusty, my bad. Stepping on you.
No, I was just saying that's good. That's gonna be fucking great, man. The shit you told me about is gonna be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, there should be some good stuff. Dusty should record himself interviewing for high-profile jobs on Zoom. That could work. That's a
good idea.
And then like that exact background. High quality, wholesome family entertainment with minimal piss breaks.
I know. God damn.
Some of Helen's diss tracks in Ian's Discord.
Oh, okay.
Check it out if you want to peep them, Big Dusty.
All right.
Let's wrap it up. Appreciate everybody.
Thanks, Catfish.
See you next week. Any ideas for the show? If you're in the Discord, let us know. Any topics, let us know. Obviously, we don't always get to everything, but please throw all the shit out there. Whatever I see that I think we could, you know, slap around and have some fun, idiot moments with. Those are the ones I pick. But love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And always remember the core tenet of the WHiggaz.
Don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Hey, don't be a cunt.